Good afternoon or evening, good night, wherever you are. This is Pixies Channel Live. We are doing a special edition tonight because what we are doing is one of our very good friends on YouTube, Granny Monster. We are raising funds for her, or trying to raise some funds for her, because she's getting kicked out of her house through no fault of her own. And all monies raised will be going into the PayPal link that will be coming up in the screen. That'll be going to somebody called Cap7. I'm sure you all know him. And he will forward the funds on to her, and then she can get it transferred via Western Union and turn it into actual cash for her. On the panel tonight, we have got Big Bad Boss Man. Hello, young sir.
Good evening.
And we also have Jet Pickering. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, so my little Nightbot friend, he shall be posting a link to Cap7's PayPal, even if it's just £1 or $1, anything you can spare. Just make sure you don't skin yourself, and every little bit helps, as they say.
And for the donations, if you use Super Chat, that won't help Granny at this point in time, because that takes a while before you get any Super Chat funds available. So just donate via PayPal. And if you want to donate to the lovely Chris, you're more than welcome.
She did say on the stream earlier on that it does take, she won't get the funds till about the 22nd, I think, if anybody were to donate through Super Chat. So if at all possible, anybody, click on that link. If anybody wants to donate it, just click on the link. It will be coming in the chat every so often. I
hope. I've got it right. If not, the link is there at the top of the chat at the moment. So, like I say, if you want to press on the link, please donate to Granny Monster. She's in dire straits. She really does need helping out, and it would mean a hell of a lot if you could donate.
And Martin76X, it says Pixies channel is streaming for Granny also.
Awesome. Is that on Cap7's?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm just watching the chat.
Oh, right, that's
so
cool.
Martin's put on that you're streaming. Brad did put into the chat earlier on that me, you, Boss Man, are all going to run a thing here and do what we can.
Excellent. So any donations will be greatly received in the PayPal link, which is Cap7's. And Cap7 is going to forward the money to her via Western Union, and then she can turn it into cash to help her with travel costs and everything. She has found a place to stay, but it's a very, very long way away. I think it's 4,000 miles, I think they said.
Yeah, well, the place she's going to live in is Texas, but there's somebody coming from New York to pick her up and her belongings, and then she's got to go from where Granny Monster is to Texas, and then she's got to go back to New York.
Got you, right. And if you have donated, if you'd like to say I have donated in the chat, then that'd be absolutely awesome. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's just there just in case you would, so we know that we're actually doing something awesome for Mrs. Granny Monster. She is one of the best YouTubers I know out there at this moment in time. She spends, like Cap7 says, she spends countless hours going through YouTube, watching everybody's videos, commenting on videos, as well as doing her own videos as well. So it will be so appreciative if you could actually donate some money towards her. That would be great. Absolutely awesome.
But the problem she's having is no through fault of her own.
No, it wasn't her fault that she got kicked out of her property. We can't go through details about it. I'll let Granny Monster do that over on Cap7 stream, which she has done. If you want to go over there, that's fine. Hello, Kaopo Life Joey, I think.
Cow Pie Loaf Life Joe.
Oh, yeah, something. Yeah, sorry, I pronounced your name wrong, but welcome. Most appreciated. If you'd like to like the stream, share the stream, that would be absolutely awesome. We're trying to raise money for Granny Monster. we're going to keep on saying it's all about Granny Monster today. Granny Monster is awesome. She has been kicked out of the house, and she will be homeless on Tuesday. But like I said, she has got a place to go to, but it's a very, very long way away. And what she needs is help with raising funds for is like petrol and or gas, as call it in America, and the what is it for the haulage of all belongings and furniture that she's had. And it's about I think they said the distance was about 4,000 miles.
4,000 miles, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a very long way away.
What it is, somebody's offered her a place to stay, and somebody has also offered to transport her to that place where she's going to stay. But the lady that's transporting her lives in New York, and the lady where she's going to live lives in Texas. But at the moment, Granny Monster's in Florida. So it is quite a long round trip.
If you do want to donate any money, please click on the link at the top of the chat. That will go straight to somebody's PayPal called Cab7. He is a top chap. He's awesome. He's got a live stream going on at this very minute with Granny Monster there. And
I'm sorry.
The lady there that's actually putting her up. So I tried to pay for the rental car, but it would take 5 days to clear. So that was no use, sadly.
It's just come up in the chat. They have now raised $800.
Oh wow! If we could help them get to that $1,000, that would be absolutely awesome.
Well, you see,
why don't you, Martin, put it in the PayPal at the top of the link?
Oh,
and then what's up?
Lulu Loves just donated another $100.
Yeah, that's $900. Awesome. This is working out fantastic.
Well,
yeah,
you see, as well as that, Granny Monster says she's only got $11 to her name, so exactly. that will even if the Texas lady, because it's going to take 24 hours there and 24 hours back, it will enable Granny and probably Tillich Star to stay in a motel for one night.
Yeah, so Martin, as I was going to say, why don't you put it in a PayPal for the cover for the cost of the car and for the hire of the rental car, then she'd be able to get it that way, because Cab7 can put it as a Western Union cash. I don't know how fast it takes to get there for the money, if you know what I mean. But at least she'll have it when she does cash a Western Union check-in. That would be awesome. Hi there, Salty Nuts. How you going on, pal? What we're doing is we're raising money for Granny Monster. Granny Monster is in dire straits at the moment. She's been kicked out of the house through no fault of her own. So what Cab7 is doing, they're going on his live stream, and we're trying to do it on this one as well, to raise money for her. They've actually raised $900 so far, and it's actually started at 5 o'clock UK time or just after. And yeah, they've raised $900 for her, because she has got a place to go to, but it's the distance she's got to travel to get to a place. So yeah, you heard right. That's cool. So yeah, we're trying to use Ben's PayPal, which is at the top of the chat. So if you want to donate some more money, that'd be a bit awesome. If not, just pay like mad for her so she can get everything sorted out. It'd be absolutely fantastic.
Has he already started it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing, guys. Raising money for Granny Monster. If you would like to donate, please do so. That would be fantastic. Just click on the link. You like my new thumbnail? Yes, I've seen it. It's a cool thumbnail, my friend. Really cool. If you haven't liked and shared this live stream, please do so. Let's get some more bodies in here so we can get more people on the chat and hopefully get more people to donate. That would be fantastic. I'm not sure about donating to YouTube. I'd rather pay. Well, it's not donating to YouTube. It's going to Cab7's PayPal account, which is at the top of the link in the description. So YouTube won't touch any money of it. it'll go straight to Ben, and then Ben, because me and Mrs. P's on here today, $8. That's all we've got, unfortunately, spare. So yeah, even if it's just $1, it goes straight to Ben, and then Ben will send it straight over to Granny Monster. So yeah, YouTube does not get 1 cent. More bodies in piles, more victims, Pixie lol.
Implies more victims.
It implies, yeah, sorry. I can't speak tonight. I had to have no beer. I'm still recovering from last night. I had a lot of beer. Welcome, the 8 viewers. We are raising money for Granny Monster. The link is to Cap 7's PayPal at the top of the description, or the top of the chat, I should say. Please, please, please donate some money for Granny Monster. She is going to be kicked out of her house through no fault of her own. It was other people, but she was caught in the middle of it, and she will be out by Tuesday. She has got another place to stay, but it is the distance she's got to travel. She's got to travel 4,000 miles altogether. The lady from New York is going to go and pick Granny Monster up. Where does Granny Monster stay at the moment?
I think they're trying to find a cheaper way now. They're on about, because I'm still watching it on my phone.
Yeah.
Getting Granny Monster a direct flight through to Texas.
Oh, that'd be absolutely cool. That'd be a lot cheaper. And then getting her stuff forwarded over.
But it's sort of, I think they're a bit to-ing and fro-ing at the moment. They're trying to find cheapest option. They don't know whether Granny Monster will be fit enough to fly.
Right.
So I think it's still up in the air at the moment as to exactly how, how she's going to, get to Texas. I think it's a bit up in the air at the moment.
Right, got you. Mr. Bossman, have you had any donations through from your last live stream that you did?
I don't know because I haven't checked.
Right.
No, just very quickly, just because my mum just popped over to get something from me.
Yeah.
I know this isn't to do with Granny Monster, but it is to do with us in the UK, and to do with the universal credits that people at the moment are actually being, kicked out of their houses and having to, because they can't afford to keep them, and they're having to live in their cars and on the streets. It's all big. The government's being horrible to the UK, particularly people who are on benefits, etc. So I'm really happy to support anyone that I can, even though I struggle myself. But it's important to do something for like Granny Monster, because who else is going to do something for her? She hasn't got any family to help her. She's only got people on YouTube to give her support and friendship and help her out of this dire situation. It's horrible.
It is really horrible.
I wouldn't wish it on anyone. And also for us in the UK, it's quite hard to actually picture 4,000 miles driving, because our country is not that big. We're a small island. It's it's less than 1,000 miles, the whole of the country. It's hard to actually picture it.
It's like travelling across the UK about 4 times, isn't it?
It is. It's a
they're back. Done.
Yeah.
Hi, Lauren. Why and how can I help? Well, Lauren, yes, thank you for coming in. What it is, Granny Monster has been kicked out of the house through no fault of her own. There is a link at the top of the chat that goes to Cap 7's PayPal. They are doing a live stream at the moment as well. They started it first, and I thought we'd try and get something from the UK. And also, what it is, he will forward his all the money raised so far, which is so far, as I understand, about $900 for Granny Monster. And yes, he will forward the money he gets off the PayPal or this charity thing we're trying to do for her. She will be able to get it via Western Union, I think it is. What's happened? It's all
the short and bottom of it, Lauren, is Granny Monster is a roommate of a family. Now, all this is down to YouTube. there's been a lot of haters, and she says basically she was doing a live stream one night. She didn't realise she hadn't muted she hadn't muted her microphone, and she went to answer the phone. So in actual fact, some people that were watching on her live stream have actually got her address, a date of birth and everything, and basically they've had several phone calls from the police, they've had several visits from the police, and now there's allegations which I won't repeat on here, but they've been having several allegations against them. Now, pardon? False allegations, yeah. And the family that she lives with, they have been relocated, but where they're going to, there isn't any room for Granny Monster. So basically, she's got to be out by Tuesday. Now, we've been watching Cab 7's live stream most of the afternoon, and people are donating money because somebody in Texas has offered her a place to stay. Somebody from New York has offered to pick Granny Monster up, take her to Texas, but obviously the lady lives in New York. Now, I'm still on the live stream, and it's basically they're trying to figure out which is the quickest, the easiest, and the cheapest open to them of getting Granny to Texas.
Can I just say something a second, Chris? Something weird's just going on with my computer and on the Google Hangouts.
Oh, why is that? Well, we can still hear you, mate. We can still see you.
No, I know that, but there's something on my screen. There's this funny blue shape thing, and it's as if it's someone's screen capturing or something. I don't know what's going on.
I ain't got a clue, mate.
No, I know.
I would say everything's fine this end. Is it somebody trying to hack your computer?
I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so.
We'd happily help. Oh, I've got notifications coming through. We'd happily have her over here. Now, how can I contact her? I'm
going to say the best thing to do is go into Cab 7's live stream, which is on at the moment, and do it that way.
Yeah, that would be what's best, I think. But like I say, we have got Cab 7's PayPal at the top of the chat. Hopefully my Nightbot will be posting it through very shortly, I'm hoping. So if you want to donate through there, or go to Cab 7's live stream and donate through there, but in the PayPal, not the Super Chat. Do not put any money in the Super Chat if it's going towards Granny Monster, because it will be too late by the time she has to move out. So if you want to donate via Cab 7's PayPal account. That will be most appreciated.
If you do go in Cab 7's live stream, there is a link. The moderators are posting a link. There's one or two like Dark Matters posting a link. Somebody called Elga's posting a link. But don't do it via the Super Chat. Do it via PayPal.
Exactly. And I'm going to copy and paste the link again, because I'll be right back. That's fine. Awesome.
I think at the moment they're going to and fro to see what is the cheapest, the quickest, and the best thing for Granny Monster in order to get her to Texas.
Exactly. And that link I've just put in there, like I said, that is Cab 7's personal PayPal account that he uses for YouTube. And any money's raised for Granny Monster, which last count was about $900. Any money raised for Granny Monster, he will be forwarding onto her via Western Union. So if you want to put some money into that account, that will be absolutely awesome.
Lawrence,
please say so in the chat, or if not, don't matter.
Lawrence just appeared in Cab 7's because I'm watching it on my phone, and she says, "How can I help?"
That's it, exactly. I've just said that she can post it straight here, but she wants to do it over there. That's even more than welcome.
She's put,
So,
hey, I heard about this at Pixies. How can I help?
Cool. Well, that's absolutely awesome. At least we know we're sending people to the right direction, and hopefully we'll get past that 1,000 mark, and that will be absolutely awesome. So yeah, we're raising money for good old Granny Monster. Bless her heart. She has been thrown out of her house through no fault of her own, through false allegations, through other people. So she's had to be, she's had to move out, or she's moving out on Tuesday. But she has got somewhere to live, but it's about 4,000 miles away. And what we're trying to raise money for on here and also on Cab 7's live stream, that is why I've got the link to Cab 7's PayPal account in here. We're trying to raise money so she has got enough money for petrol, enough money for food, enough money to haul her belongings over to where she's going.
And get a good night's sleep.
Awesome. What then?
And get a good night's sleep.
And get a good night's sleep, because I bet she hasn't had that in a while.
I wouldn't say she's not in the best of health either.
No.
She's just getting over a really bad cold as well, isn't she?
That Jessie that was going to pick her up is now saying better to fly her and give her the cash that's left over.
Welcome back, Lauren.
Well, thank you, Lauren.
So, what if she can't fly? She's too ill to fly.
You see, this is it. This is why covering all the options. They're basically saying, you know, and I think Granny's gone off because her internet dropped. So they're all telling Cab 7 to call her now.
Is that what he's doing then?
So I don't know what exactly is going off.
It's probably, like I say, it's probably internet that's going to drop in it, because she's not got very good internet while she's there. But at least if you go into Cab 7's live stream, boss man, can you do us a favour and put the Cab 7's live stream into the chat so people can have a look and see what's going on?
Of course I can.
Awesome, because then they can go and click on that and see what's happening and get the full SP over there. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to raise money for Granny Monster, because, like I said, she's been kicked out of her house, and she has got a place to stay, but she hasn't got enough money to get all her belongings over. It's 4,000 miles away where she's going to. And there's a lady on Cab 7 stream she's called Tailstar63. She's actually putting the Granny Monster up, and she did say it doesn't matter about the rent for now. Just get yourself over there, which I think is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Some of the people on this YouTube are absolutely amazing, helping people out just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
And some people are the opposite way around, who want to cause all this rubbish.
Yeah.
And just mess it up for everybody, and we don't want that at all.
No. Show love, not hate.
Sorry?
Show love, not hate.
Exactly. Laura's thought we've offered for a place to stay in our guest house, but it's only for company guests, and I don't know if it's secure. We have so much private paperwork, etc., that are associated with Apple. Ah, there you go. We're going to try and see what we can do. Well, that'd be absolutely awesome. It really would. But I think she has got a place to stay, but it's just getting there. Thank you, Mr. Bossman.
Somebody called Rob is offering to meet him halfway.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's a good idea, to split the journey up, and it would also save a lot on like petrol costs.
It's sort of to-ing and fro-ing at the moment. Some of people are saying, wouldn't it be cheaper and easier to get the bus? But she doesn't travel well on buses, according to that Jessie that was going to pick her up. It says get the plane ticket for $522. It's only one stop. The chair goes in cargo for free, and a little bit of other stuff can be shipped at a flat rate.
Oh, we can pay for flights, etc., says Lauren. So we'll see what they say. Have you mentioned that to the Cab 7 in the chat, Lauren? What did they say, or did they not say anything about it? It would be awesome if we could get some help with travel cost, help with removal cost of the goods that she's got.
You see, it's put her a bit in the doo-doo because she says she's only got $11 to her name. So exactly. Basically, that's why everybody's trying to raise money for her, because she needs like money for food. If she's going on the plane, you know, she needs somebody to pick her up at the airport and things like that. But I think probably once the chat and everything's finished, I think basically they're getting bombarded with that. You know, can she go on bus? Can she fly? You know what I mean? I don't think I think it's going to take Cab 7, Granny Monster, Tillich Star 63, all to be in contact with one another and work out what is best for Granny.
Exactly. And because it wouldn't be so bad if she was all able-bodied and she was fit and healthy, but unfortunately for Granny Monster, she's not. So it's trying to, like we've just said, try to find out what is the best way for Granny Monster to get to where she is now, 4,000 miles away to where she gets to at the end. You've got YouTube on.
It's me. I'm just because Lauren's just put I can pay for travel, etc. if it's still needed.
Jessie said, Ben, ask her if she can get in and out of the chair into a folding wheelchair, or does she need help?
No, she can stand up. Yeah, she can walk. She can walk short distances. Yes.
So I've turned it down now.
All right, no worries.
They're basically saying if she goes on a plane, can she walk at the other end, and does she need? Because obviously, if mobility scooter goes in the cargo hold, she might have to wait a while before it actually is offloaded off the plane.
Right, got you. It's like it's not mobility scooter; it's actual wheelchair, isn't it?
Well, whatever. But it was just saying that she can walk short distances.
Just say Lauren has donated over there an amazing amount of money to the cause.
Awesome. That is fantastic.
£70.
Yeah.
£70.
So that's about $100.
Yeah. Really,
somebody
really awesome.
said, "Wonderful, Lauren."
So that's like 970.
Hang on a minute.
What?
I'm so glad we are going with the flying idea. My travel agent just said the same thing. You'll get my money tomorrow. It takes a day to clear on PayPal. $100 is coming on your PayPal.
Who says that?
And that's Boloid Gaming.
Oh, cool. $100. That is what we like. Ben, call me. Sorry, I'm just reading what is off his live stream. So yeah, if they just come in, we're raising money for Granny Monster, trying to get her from a new place, from her old place to a new place. She's been kicked out through no fault of her own, and she's got to be out by Tuesday. So there is Cab 7's live stream going on. I have got his PayPal account, and it is in the chat. And all money that he raises is going straight to Granny Monster. And I would have thought by now he's probably got her near enough £1,000.
And Lauren's just put accommodation sorted, travel sorted.
Awesome.
Ooh, awesome. Awesome.
That's our job done.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Bye.
Just to let you know, Lauren, me and Pixie don't get paid till Tuesday, but we've put in what we can. Boss man's put his last £5 in, so we've done our little bit as well. So we're just sorry that we can't donate anymore.
Yeah, and it's a shame that they're all so far away in America and we can't physically help them.
Well, yes,
no, that's it. But we have put a little bit something in, and it all adds up at the end of the day. Like Cav 7 says, if they had over 100 people viewing, if only everybody put $2 in,
Yeah.
by every person, well, it's all going to add up in it. But obviously they put a bit more in than that.
Well, same as we've said. If we'd have been in the same situation, we would hope that everybody would do the same for us. So we've done what we can. Pixie even offered to put her up in our spare room, but I don't think she wants to fly all the way to the UK.
No.
She didn't say it was a wrong monster before her.
Yeah,
she would have her own.
She wouldn't have enough time to get a visa sorted out.
I'm going to say we have got a spare room, and we were quite willing to put her up, but I don't think that's an option coming up to the UK. But hey ho, you know.
So I'm just reading what I'm putting in here.
Lauren put what goes around. I'm just going to mute my microphone because I'm going to get my water.
Okay, no worries, love. What comes around goes around. Exactly. £70 for food. Awesome. Fantastic. Say hello to David for me. Hello, David. How are you? So, yeah, if you've not shared this live stream, please share it. Let's get some more bodies in here so we can get some more money raised for Granny Monster. It will be absolutely awesome.
Yeah, because if we can get bodies here, then we can send these bodies over to Cab 7's live stream, and then they can come back.
Exactly. Or if they just want to stay in there, I'll be more than happy than that. It's not for me, this one. It is all for Granny Monster. Go and donate some money to Granny Monster, but don't donate too much that you haven't got any money for yourself. We don't want to leave you penniless. Just donate what you can afford.
Oh, sorry. Right. I've just been looking on the chat, and that Lulu Loves is donating another $100 directly to Cab 7's PayPal account because she did it on Super Chat before.
Oh, wow.
And Canadian dollars is that's.
This what? Sorry, boss man?
No, that's all right. No, it's my phone being stupid. Ignore me. I'm talking to it, and it's doing things. I don't.
You're shouting at your phone. Well, PayPal is a payment option. Cab 7, should there be now?
Cab 7
there now. Can't just transfer it into your checking at my ATM account.
It's gone somewhere, so I would imagine that he's going to try and do that. What they've just said.
Yeah.
Because the other thing that Cab 7 said earlier, if you do not have PayPal, you can send it by Super Chat, and he has got funds, so he will cover it.
Yeah. Transfer whatever's out of his Super Chat into his PayPal, and then to.
Oh wow!
1,200 raised! Woohoo! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
That Lulu.
Right, let's get up to 2,000.
That Lulu says here in Canada, it's a 3-day wait for PayPal to confirm.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's a bugger. Oh, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. There you go. 3 days.
Somebody said, "Don't sweat the small stuff, Granny. Everything is being worked out." Well, that's it. She's worrying too much about everything. Everybody's sorting it out for her.
Yeah,
exactly.
Worry. Of course, she's going to worry. She can't help it.
That's it.
The natural thing is to worry.
Exactly, but it's like now there's 1,200 raised, and so that'll cover all the whichever way she goes, whether it's by car, bus, plane, whatever. She'll still have enough left over as well to get her own food and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. I think they're trying to work a way out. So to get her there the quickest and to get all the stuff there as well.
Exactly. Yeah, they're absolutely awesome, Lauren. They are such kind people. They're really, really helpful. They're just some of the best community that we have got going. It's absolutely fantastic.
They're getting the flights listed and all worked out.
October the 17th, 9:25, somewhere.
Depart Panama City with one stop in Houston, arrives 3:50 p.m. in El Paso. Flight 780, connecting flight 251.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. Everything's done for her. Awesome.
That's it.
And Lost on the Land again said there may even be a Western Union at the airport. So
yeah.
And if somebody's watching this or watching the Cab Sevens, any money that we raise in the UK, we don't want it paid back. We done $8 between me and Mrs. P. Boss man's done $5. We don't want it paid back. She can keep it.
Well, I mean that goes without saying, doesn't it?
Exactly. Very much. She might be worrying about having to pay all this money that people's donated. You know what I mean?
Well, that's it. I mean, same as they were saying in the chat earlier on. She's done so much for the people in the YouTube community. She's been there supporting everybody, and you know, because she's in dire straits, everybody is so eager to help her.
Because she's such a
yeah.
talented person.
Right, and that
She is.
she's actually leaving on Tuesday.
Hey. So it's all been sorted. Absolutely fantastic. Hello, Charlie, the exploring paranormal prepper. I'm glad I've said that without having any alcohol.
That was the guy. that was the guy that was in Douglas Fairchild's live stream earlier on.
Ah, well, what we're doing there, Charlie. I'll just say Charlie. I'm not pronouncing the whole name. Sorry. I've said it once, and once is enough. I do apologise. Anyway, what we're doing tonight, as you can see from the tagline, we are raising money for Granny Monster. She's been actually moving out now of her property that she's previously that she's in now, because through no fault of her own, she's been told she's got to leave by Tuesday. And like I said, she's moving out Tuesday, but she's moving somewhere else where it's 4,000 miles away. So what everybody's doing on Cap 7's stream is finding a place for, which is the quickest way to get her down there, which is the safest way to get her down there, and all her belongings as well. And at this moment in time, we've raised 12, or Cap 7's channel's raised £12,000.
No, 1,000.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, $1,200. Sorry, pardon me. It'd be nice if we got 12,000. That would be absolutely awesome. But no, it's my mistake. $1,200, and the link to Cap 7's PayPal account is in the description. Sorry, in the chat. It's in the chat, and if you want to donate a small amount, a big amount, it doesn't matter. Every little helps. And Cap 7 is donating that money to Granny Monster, and she will get that via Western Union, and where she can turn it into cash, and then she can pay for all the bits and bobs.
And if anyone heads over,
you see, Granny's just gone back into the live stream. Obviously, a connection.
If you want to pop over, Granny's there now. She's on the.
It says Ben can get the ticket Monday. You need to be at the airport by 9 a.m. on Tuesday and be in El Paso for 3:30.
Oh, there you go. Absolutely awesome. Awesome.
I hope Granny's got a passport or a visa or whatever they need in America to get her, because else she's.
Yeah. Oh, Lauren says, got my colleagues to donate. Should be set up now.
Excellent.
Oh, it's Charlie's a rookie prepper. Hello, Charlie.
Mel's into their live stream over there onto the chat, so Mel's there now. I'm sure he will.
Yeah, Mel will be
there. Cab 7 has just said Lauren Armitage made a generous donation while you were away.
Cool. There you go then. Awesome. Absolutely fantastic. And yeah, we've also got Cab 7's PayPal account in the chat as well. So if you want to donate via that way, that will be absolutely awesome. Guys, I reach 50 subs. I will donate a £5 gift card giveaway, maybe £5 PSN Amazon gift card. Oh, awesome. Well done, Champion Games. That is fantastic. Well, what we're doing, Champion Games, on this live stream today, we are raising money for Granny Monster, who's been kicked out of the place that she's living through at this time by Tuesday. It's through no fault of her own. She's actually found a place that she's going to stay with. It's somebody 10-63, is it? And we've raised just over 1,200. So that is absolutely awesome. Cab 7 is streaming now as we speak. Granny Monster is on there. If you want to go over there and show your support, that would be absolutely fantastic. just tell them that Pixie sent you. The link is, if you scroll up the chart, the link is up there.
I've just posted the link again for PayPal.
Yeah, that's great. That's Cab7's PayPal. If you'd like to post a link for his channel as well, so they can all go over there.
Doing it now.
Just say that Pixie sent you, and just say I'm here to support Granny in any which way I can. That would be awesome.
Yeah, there we go. There's the direct link to his live stream that's going on now.
That would be fantastic. You'll pop over there, say hello, say if you can't donate, doesn't matter. Just go over there and say we hope it all gets sorted out, Granny. And I'm sure it's
live stream, so they know where you've come from.
That Jess is telling somebody to call her, and she's just said, "For F's sake, call me."
Oh dear, yeah, so they're absolutely fantastic. These guys, yeah, they help everybody out.
There it is to prove that it's all live and it's all going ahead now. There is Cab7 doing the live stream.
Yeah, Cab7's live stream. I've got it on my phone as well. I don't know if you can see because it's a bit bright in here. There you go. That's Tail Start.
Yeah, and I've got it on mine as well. Look.
Yeah.
Good all day. Hello.
Hi, not all day.
Champion Games has been subbed by Charlie the Exploring Paranormal Prepper. God, that's a mouthful for me.
Yeah, try doing it with a few vodkas in you.
Oh, God, no chance.
hang on a minute. Cab7 copy of Lauren's post. Lauren Armitage, my friends Gary and Amy donated £100 from the UK.
Yeah, baby, this is what we're talking about. Fantastic.
We in the UK, we can support big time to America.
Oh God, yes.
Make sure it all happens. Come on, we need to help her.
We need to help her. We need to get as much money as possible for her. It'd be absolutely awesome. Welcome the /5 viewers now. We're raising money for Granny Monster to get her from A to B, 4,000 miles away. She's moving out of the house through no fault of her own.
Ben's just rushed out because he's on the dog and bone.
He's trying to get everything sorted for her, bless her. Yeah, we're raising money for Granny Monster. She is one of the best YouTubers in our community that we have got. And we, I think it must be at least 1,500 we've raised.
Must be by now.
At least, or the Cab7 has raised for her. And we sent people over from the UK to his channel. We're going to keep on doing that. I don't mind if we get 2 viewers, as long as they go over there, say hello, or wish it.
Oh,
what?
The review channel has donated $50 US.
Oh yeah, I've just seen it. Awesome. $50.
Well, even like if they're donating through the super chat, at least she knows later on in the week if she's short of cash, she can go and use that.
Yeah, get it that way. Okay, my deed is done for the day. Got to go to work. Enjoy your night. Thank you very much, Lauren. Thanks to all the Apple guys. That is absolutely fantastic. We appreciate everything you've done there. That is awesome. And we'll see you in the next live stream with maybe.
And the B lady says, Granny, I was saying, do you need extra money for coffee and food on the way, or do you have enough?
Hi, Christopher. What's popping, guys? Well, what it is, mate, we're raising money for Granny Monster. The links are in the chat. If you scroll up, what it is, she's been kicked out of her property through no fault of her own. It was other people involved, but she's been caught up in the middle of it. She has got another place to stay, but it's 4,000 miles away. And what they're doing on Cab7 stream, she is they are raising money for her for the fuel costs or flight costs, and for all belongings to be shipped over to where she's going. It's 4,000 miles away where she's got to go. So if you want to pop over to Cab7 stream, more than welcome. Tell them Pixie sent you. If you want to donate any money, that'd be absolutely fantastic. If not, just say that Pixie sent you and say we show you support, Granny. That'd be absolutely awesome.
Lonely Prepper Homestead says, Tillich Star 63, do you have PayPal account for additional help when she gets there?
Ah, awesome. I can only show support. I can't afford
Oh,
to
bless her,
donate.
she's crying. Somebody,
Oh,
she's just put,
don't.
Granny, don't cry, we love you.
Oh no, bless her. Yeah, don't worry about that, Charlie. That's fine. We haven't donated much, but like I say, all else, just go over there and say thank you. I'm here for your support, and I hope everything gets sorted.
Yeah, she doesn't just want donations, she wants the emotional support as well. I think
Exactly.
it means the world to her. She, as we can all see from the live stream, that she's getting quite emotional.
I think somebody else is getting quite emotional as well.
I've been getting emotional all day.
You're not pregnant, are you?
What have you been up to, Chris? I don't. You've been at work, so it must be the milkman or the postman.
Oh, there's the old fireman, mate. She has.
I'm going to say it's a bit immaculate conception at my age.
That's fine. Champion Games. We'll see you over there, mate. Awesome. Champion Games is going over there to have a look. To the 5 viewers, we've got a welcome one and all, like it has been all night. It's just a fundraising effort from us guys over the UK, sending people to Cap 7 to get some money raised or to wish Granny Monster all the best, because she's been thrown out of her house through no fault of her own, and she's got to go travel 4,000 miles to her next property.
And she's very lucky that there's a fellow YouTuber who is actually taking the time and effort to actually put her up in the meantime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Eagle, how are you doing, my friend? Eagle, I have sent you an invitation. If you come on, that would be awesome.
To show you the strength of YouTube, that's what's choking me up a bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's the positive side of YouTube, the family, the community, not the haters, not the trolls, not the evil, the love.
That's it.
There is more love going about than just all these haters that want to make people's lives a misery.
And what's choking me up about it, a lot of these people have never met each other.
Exactly.
And that's what's upsetting me so much. It's
not upsetting you. It's the joyous, all the joyful tears that are coming out your eyes.
Oh yeah. It's just the fact. It's at times like these when, you know, like total strangers are coming together to help a fellow YouTuber. That's
paying it forward.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm getting upset.
Hello, Mr. Keith. How are you all?
Keithy.
What was that?
Have you missed everything today?
No, I've been watching it on my phone because I've been over to Sheffield and over to the daughters. I've just this minute walked in.
Right, got you. I've got you.
So I put it on straight away, and yours come up first. So I thought, I'm on the iPad. I ain't even got the computer out or anything. I've just this literally, it's 2046, 2043 when I walked through the door.
Oh, bless you, Keith.
And the first thing I did was put this on to support you all, you know, and I think Cab's doing ever so well, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, it's raised well over £1,000.
Yeah.
Must be 1,500 now, at least.
Yeah.
And what I did earlier, Keith, I don't know if you know, I live streamed his live stream from my phone, and that has had 72 views and also 14 thumbs up and no dislikes, which is awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. You know,
what we'd be doing in this one, we'd be sending people from here to Cav 7's live stream. Lauren Armitage has been in.
Yeah, no, I see.
She's actually donated £70.
Yeah.
And then she got Gary and others to donate as well.
Yeah. I tell you what a wonderful community, you know, to help someone.
Well, when you actually came in, Keith, I was sobbing.
Yeah, I know you was. Yeah.
I've just said they're not the happy tears, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's emotion, because we're all emotional people, you know.
And we all love and support Granny all completely and utterly.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, you know. I mean,
and that's what I've just said. You know, the amount of money that they've raised for Granny Monster, and there must be only a handful that's ever met her. That just goes to show the strength of YouTube.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, really, you know. And I mean, you look, you know. I mean, I heard Chris going on that she's got to move 4,000 miles away, so that's right across the country then, or up north.
Well, she actually lives in Florida.
Yeah, I know she does. Yeah,
right.
So a woman in Texas has offered to put her up, but it was getting her there. They were trying to work out all the nuts and bolts about it. How they was going to get her there, how they was going to get her belongings there.
Yeah.
But I think they've settled on she's going to fly there. She's catching a flight Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
And she will be in Texas at 3:30. The lady that's putting her up actually lives in El Paso.
Yeah. Oh, I've been there. Yeah, beautiful.
So now they're saying they're going to get a taxi to pick her up where she's living at the moment.
Yeah.
They're going to put her belongings in a taxi, take her to the airport. A wheelchair or whatever it is that she's got will go in the cargo hold, and you know, her belongings and whatever. If there's anything left, they're going to ship it over.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, absolutely.
I mean, because all the money that's raised will pay for a flight, it'll pay for haulage of the goods, belongings,
and
it'll pay for the taxes there, pay for her food there, and she'll still have a bit more left over to help her out until she gets on a team.
That Bowloid Gaming is actually
tobacco and cigarettes and stuff to keep her going.
Yeah.
Well, the Bowloid Gaming, it looks like now he's paying for a taxi to pick her up and take her to airport.
Oh,
awesome.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. So let's just hope that when Bossman does his 24-hour charity live stream, that we get a good response like this.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be fantastic. Can you imagine 1,500 raised?
This week, Keith, we need to have another proper discussion and maybe get Chris in on the discussion because he's good for maybe some ideas as well.
Yeah.
And Jeanette, obviously, because she's can be helpful as well, of course.
I do want this.
You know, I had a cancellation for Tuesday for my interview with Cheryl Cuckoo because she can't do this month because she's really busy with other things. She's promised she'll do it next month, but I have secured an interview on Tuesday with Sarah Burchett.
I've got Sarah Burchett on Tuesday.
face.
At 9:30, she said Tuesday night.
Oh,
so what time was yours then?
Half the same time. She said she could do it at 9:30 on Tuesday.
God, get us all. I was going to do AKA Our Life on Tuesday at midnight, but they can't do Tuesday. They can do Thursday. So I sent Sarah a message. Can I change from Thursday to Tuesday? And she got back and she said, yeah. So if you want to do it, I don't mind. I'll arrange for somebody else.
I know I'm interrupting again, but this Bo Lloyd, whatever his name is arranging for a taxi to pick her up from her house and take her to the airport, and then is arranging to get a taxi from the Texas airport to where she's going.
Awesome.
So is this?
It sounds like he's got an account with Uber or something. I don't know.
Is this fella YouTuber where she's going then? Putting her up?
Yes. Yeah.
She's going to have
It's Tillich Star 63 or something.
Oh yeah, I've seen her. Yeah, follow her.
Oh, and that Bowloid Gaming says his bowling team's going to donate some money as well.
Hey, this is what we like.
Yeah. Well, ain't Granny Monster on a pension at all in the States then?
I think she gets some sort of disability, but she's already paid everything out towards his property where she's staying now. She's already paid it and spent it, I think. She's only got $11 to her name.
Yeah,
And I'm not sure when she gets her next paycheck for her disability.
Yeah. No, you know, the reason why I'm asking is I wonder if they do get looked after in the States with financial, you know, if they're on.
Well, somebody were on about earlier on, because
Yeah.
there were all this hoot-ahs, they didn't know how she were going to get to Texas.
Yeah.
They were on about this travel aid or something.
Yeah.
As long as she's got an address where she goes to.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 channels donated around 150 American dollars.
Good.
Hey.
Are you watching Cab Sevens then, Jeanette?
I've got it on my phone.
Oh.
Got it on my phone.
Yeah. Oh, I'll put it back. I'll put Cab 7 on mine then.
I'm going to say I'm sort of doing this, but I'm trying to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got it on. I've got it on my phone, but I've got it on my laptop as well.
Yeah. Well,
so I can see the chat better.
Yeah.
Oh, Cab 7's taking notes.
I'll listen to what you tell me then. I can't be bothered to find it on there.
I want to say I've got the sound muted. I'm just watching the chat, you see.
Yeah. And how many's in Cab 7s? I know when I last
83.
Yeah, when I last looked, there was about 146, I think, in it when I last looked on Cab 7s. This after what time was it?
Yeah,
5:30, 6 o'clock time when I last looked.
That Boloid Gaming's just said, Granny, just get my number off Pissed Off Redneck. He's got it. Call me. I'll call Uber right now. I'll be right back.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know, what?
This is what happens when you've got a really good community.
Yeah.
And everybody pulls together, and everybody helps somebody that's in need, which is what Granny Monster is. And now she's all sorted and ready to go. But if we can raise some more money, send some more people over to Cab 7's live stream, and if they can donate, if they just want to wish Granny Monster well, because they can't afford to donate, that'd be just as awesome. So if you want to go over there, go and crack on over there and have a look.
And somebody called Gene Chambers has put, this isn't a community, Ben, it's a big family.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, definitely.
It is, yeah. What, you know, I mean, listening to you going on with Cab 7 and Dark Matter last night, I thought, oh, you've upstaged me. Oh, you've taken
I watched bits of it, and I watched it back this morning, quite a lot of it. Sorry, I really wasn't in the mood last night for doing anything on.
Yeah, I realised that. I thought, Bossman ain't been on in the comments. I thought,
I know you all upset me, so I didn't want to come in and.
Well, you see, the thing was, Ben had agreed to do an interview at 8:30.
Yeah.
Chris was upstairs about 8:15, and he says, "I'm going to call Talk Matter on Hangouts now," and he kept shouting down. I keep trying to ring him, and he's not answering. Keep trying to ring him, and he's not answering. So we were like panicking a little bit. So we goes in forward with the chat, and Gail come in, and then Mark Plays come in, and obviously the plan B was it were going to donate. It were going to interview Mark Plays as a plan B. Yeah. But then all of a sudden, Dark come in, and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry." He says, "I got too engrossed in what I were doing in garage, and I forgot all about it."
But when he'd gone to Plan B and he was interviewing Mark Plays, you know, I thought, oh, what an interesting young man, you know. I thought I'm just getting into this, and then Flaming Dark showed up, didn't it?
Well, basically, Chris says, you know, and Mark, he says, don't worry about it, and Chris says, well, I tell you what, he says, I'll try and get back to you in week sometime, and he says we'll resume where we left off, basically.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Toby's just come in. Why has Granny Monster been kicked out? Well, short and bottom of it is she lives with a family. She's basically a roommate in a house, and they've had that much shit from trolls and whatever. Oh, sorry. She's had that much trouble with trolls and whatever that people have been calling the police, and because the police have been to this place where Granny lives at the moment, they've threatened to get child protective services involved. So now they're having to relocate, and basically Granny can't go with them.
So she's being evicted. She's homeless from Tuesday, but she's got somewhere to go now.
And she was brassic as well because she'd already paid her rent and everything.
Yeah, but there's still hell of a cost to move anywhere. You know, I mean, as you say, it's not like England where 3 or 4 hours you can be in another city. You know,
well, that's it.
El Paso's, you know, as you say, 3,000 or 4,000 miles across country. You know, but at least it's still a nice state. It's warm.
Well, Toby's put that surrenders. It's not just the trolls. It's like had a knock-on effect, and it's put her in a situation where. Well, let me explain. She said she was in a live stream one night, and the phone rang. Now she said because she's partially deaf or hearing impaired, she didn't realise that she'd left the microphone on. So whoever it was, or there were some trolls in the room, and she says basically they got all her personal information and where she lives. And basically since then the police have been called several times. There's been several malicious and totally untrue allegations against her. And basically the person that she lives with has got children, and basically they don't want any trouble or their children to be in danger, so they are actually being relocated.
Absolutely. You know, how people can be like that is beyond me, but
it's
that's the world we live in, isn't it?
Same as I've said, it's sort of gone from one level, right up to here, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, a bit higher, and then you'll be as high as Callum.
Looking up to him, yeah. But, I mean, it's one thing trolls coming in and saying swear words and whatever in the room.
Yeah.
But it's taking it to another level when you have got to go from where you live because of people, Yeah. But Toby's just said, I feel sorry for her. I think it's disgraceful that the police aren't looking into it. But according to what Granny says, basically, there's nothing they can do about it.
No. Well, this is a problem, isn't it?
Cab Sevens just said $908 donations up to you.
Oh, I thought it was 1,200.
Well, that might be in pounds, but.
Oh right, yeah, I got you.
So do you want to swap yours with Sarah to Thursday then, boss man?
Because I only do my interviews on a Tuesday, really, is what I'm trying to stick to. Every Tuesday I do my up close and personal.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was right, wasn't it? Just Tuesday night I was going to do my interviews, but some people just can't make Tuesday.
I said, which... Oh, he's gone.
Hold on. So...
Who's that? Somebody's phoning somebody on go.
Oh, right.
So thank you for the 7 viewers that we've got. If you want to pop over to Cap 7's live stream, you're more than welcome. We're just sending people over there to donate. We have got his PayPal in the chat. I nearly said the description. We have got Cap 7's PayPal in the chat to raise some money for Granny Monster. What it is, she's had to move out of a property through no fault of her own. She's moving from Florida to Tennessee, I think it is. Is it Tennessee?
I'm just watching it. She's crying again. Somebody's put, Granny, you are officially out of there.
Awesome. Yeah, because I don't mind if there's just one viewer watching and they're all gone over to Cab 7's to wish Granny Monster well and even possibly donate to her. That would be fantastic.
That's
what you want to say here as well, that's fine by me, but it's all about Granny Monster tonight. Send a few people over. A few people's already donated from my channel. So yeah, if you want to go over there, that's fine. If you want to stay over here, it's even better. So
Well,
either way.
Well, that's why we're just trying to say we are interrupting. That's why we're doing this, because we know that anybody that comes in here, we will send them over to Cab 7's live stream, even if it's only to send the best wishes and, you know, wish you well and everything. If you can't donate, it doesn't matter. We just want to show her some love and know that we're thinking about her.
Exactly. This is all Granny Monster tonight. She needs help. She's got help. She's got a lot of help, and we all appreciate it.
That big Gene Chambers has put, Ben, you say community. I disagree.
It's a family.
It's one big family.
It is one big family. Absolutely. There is more love on YouTube than there is hate. The love outweighs the hate by a mile. We don't want hate. We don't want trolls. We don't want nobody. We can just get rid of the hate like that. And everybody comes together like this. This is what happens. The hate goes out the window. So, what's happened to Boss Man? Oh, what's happened to Keith?
He just disappeared. It just went. I think his phone rang or something.
Yeah, oh, was that his phone? That was
Or maybe
hangout thing.
Or maybe his wife called him.
I don't know. No idea.
They just got back from hospital, they were saying.
Oh, right.
He went to was visiting his daughter.
Now his son's in hospital over here.
Ah, right.
In Sheffield.
I don't know.
Oh, Toby's put in Cav 7's chat. Granny, I really hope you get better. I can't imagine what you're going through. See, this is what we're on about. Even if you can't donate, just go over there and wish her all the best. That's all we're asking. If you can donate, don't donate so it leaves you penniless. Just put into what you can afford.
I mean, we've donated a little, and Bossman has as well.
Yeah.
Neither of us can afford a lot, but we've tried to do what we can.
Precisely.
Sorry, mate.
All I said was precisely. I was just agreeing.
Oh, right. I didn't hear what you said. Well,
I mean, Bossman's in the same situation as us. We've only got one wage coming in, so we like live month to month. So we've tried to donate as much as we can. It might not be a lot, but as we said before, every little helps, even if it's just $1.
Exactly. And if you're wondering what that link is that I've just put in our chat, that is the link to Cab 7's channel. So if you want to go over there, the mods are continuously putting the PayPal link to Cab 7's PayPal in the chat over there. So if you want to do that and go over there, and if you can donate, please do so. If not, like I said, just say hello and say wish Granny Monster well.
And that Jessie that was going to transport all the stuff, she says, yikes. She says, holy cow, I am getting crazy email notifications that you're all subbing my channel.
Hey, awesome. This is what we like. See, this is what happens when all the love gets together. Everybody's channels grows.
They do.
Absolutely awesome. Oh, somebody, Fat Boy's put, for Granny, he's put a load of roses in the chat. Awesome.
I think she's a little overwhelmed by it.
I think she is.
I think she's more than a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, Jessie's put, don't cry, Mama. We love you.
I don't think it's just my channel that's doing live streams as well. Mine and Cab 7's. Poor Granny. I think there's one or two doing it as well, isn't there?
There is.
I'm sure there is. Absolutely fantastic. So, guys, if you want to,
I know I'm interrupting you.
Oh, go on.
Somebody, Mary Jane Doe says, yeah, haters, take a good look at how you should be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. The Boss Man has put, what's that, Boss Man?
That's just a link to my YouTube channel, just in case anyone pops in and wants to click on it, that's all.
Oh, right, yeah, that's fine. No worries.
But I am going to do something in a special in a second if I can get my computer to work.
Have you put the 50 pence in it?
I keep putting 50 pence in.
Well, mine's 25 pence and I'm running out.
Can you remember in day when you used to put 50p's in slot for electric and whatever?
Oh, God, yeah. Those were the days. Well, in fact, we're still doing that now, aren't we?
I thought they'd never end.
Yeah, well, if you're wondering, the 5 viewers, what we're doing, we've got Cab 7's chat on one side and our chat on the other side. And what we're doing, we're trying to raise funds for Granny Monster. She's been kicked out of her house through no fault of her own. She has got somewhere to stay. She's got to be out by Tuesday. And we've all chipped in as much as we can. And what it is, it's Cab 7's live stream, and they've got their moderators put in Cab 7's PayPal account in the chat. And what we're doing is, somebody, if you donate to Cab 7's PayPal account, it will go through, at the end of it, it'll transfer it via Western Union, and Granny Monster then can get the money and change it into cash. And they've arranged flights for her to get from where she lives now to where I think it is. It's from Florida to where? Tennessee?
Texas.
Texas. From Florida to Texas, that's where she's going. Somebody's even paid for her taxi from the airport where she gets to Texas to where she's staying. Somebody, Telstar 63, she's actually putting Granny Monster up. She's letting her stay there. She's said, don't worry about the rent until you get yourself sorted. So yeah, everything's all looking up.
Somebody's that bar route is saying they still need donations after the live stream's done, because obviously they'll probably not be able to ship all the things over, so they need funds for the rest of the stuff to be shipped over at a later date.
Yeah, but
exactly.
Posted is the link to Granny Monster's YouTube channel, so make sure you all subscribe to Granny Monster. Stay connected and everyone else.
Exactly, that would be fantastic. So yeah, this is what happens when the haters get on top of you. All the love, there is more lovers out there than there is haters, and this is what happens. Everybody comes together. Like I say, the love outweighs the hate.
Hey, Vinny G's just come in and he says, I got a strip club that will be open later. The tip jar goes to Granny.
Hey!
He's got a virtual strip club on YouTube now.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yes, dancing ladies.
Somebody's put Vinny G, you are so creative.
I think you should speak to him and ask him to get some male dancers in for a ladies' night. So you.
It were on one earlier on, and it were a bloke at a pump behind a bar.
What's it now?
So.
Oh, Tom Sheffield United's back. I Toby. He says, I am back. I sympathise for her so much. Yeah, we all do. That is why we've come through. That is why we're helping her, getting this money raised so she can get all the belongings with her as well as herself, and then she can have a sigh of relief.
I don't know what that bar route says. Do they have boiled peanuts in Texas?
Because Granny loves boiled peanuts.
Oh yeah, she loves them.
Right. I wondered why you were asking that question.
Yeah, she loves her boiled peanuts.
Right, I'm just going to go make a drink. I will be back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries, matey. Not a problem.
I can still hear you, but you won't be able to hear me.
That's all right. We'll get you back later. We'll get you back later. You listening?
At least she's smiling. She's got a smile on her face.
Where's Jeffrey's well-being? I've no idea. Says Toby. I've no idea where Jeffrey's been, mate.
This Moose Knuckles outdoors says I will pole dance for tips.
Don't want me pole dancing. You don't want to see my wobbly bits.
Somebody called Stardust. What a great group, wonderful family.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Everybody gets together in situations like this.
It's put a smile on Granny Monster's face anyway, whatever they're talking about.
Good. She looks a lot better now than when she first come on, bless her. She was really upset.
Bo Lloyd Gaming says, Granny, do one of your chair dancing videos. It would go up to 5k donations.
Yeah, guys, if you've not gone over to Cap 7 stream, please do so. There's a link in the chat. It'll take you straight there. If you just want to say hello, say Pixie sent you. If you want to donate some money, the mods are putting the PayPal link every few seconds in the chat. If you can donate, just even $1 or £1, that would be absolutely awesome. Every little helps towards Granny. She's feeling a lot better now.
She's looking a lot happier anyway, I think.
Yeah, she is. God bless her. She's one of the best YouTubers out there. And she does spend a lot of time on a computer just going to people's videos, watching the videos, sharing them, liking them, commenting on them.
And going into people's live streams as well. She supports everybody.
Oh, she does. She does. She is absolutely fantastic. She is absolutely awesome. So I don't mind if I get a few views on this video, as long as I can send people over there to Cap 7's stream and try and get some more money generated for her. She is absolutely one of the best people I know on YouTube, and that is not lying. She is awesome. Really is awesome. I cannot stress it enough. I will be gutted if Granny Monster ever left YouTube. I'm glad that I'm part of this community, such togetherness.
Mary Jane Doe says, have a safe trip, Granny. Can't wait to see you with a big Texas smile.
Let's hope she don't need the sick bag with the old turbulence.
Well, it's going to be quicker than somebody, waiting for somebody to come and pick her up. At least she's getting a cab to the airport. She's getting on a plane. She's flying there. She's going to be there the same day, and a taxi at the other airport to pick her up. So
I'm glad everything's sorted out for her, because I was feeling so good for her. Head over, Bossman's in thing. He says, head over to Pixies channel. Continue with the support. Awesome. Awesome.
B Lady says, Granny, go eat. You are out there. No more worries.
Yeah, everything's all sorted. We love you, Granny. We really do. I know you're over at Bossman's, but you can't hear us. But hey,
First and last says, can't wait for an update when she's all settled in. Be well, Granny.
God, yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Drop back to what's he say? Drop back to say thanks to everyone and prayers for Granny Monster. We'll have a wonderful evening. That is from Suburban Hillbilly. Awesome. Bossman's say that we are live streaming on Pixies channel, showing our support. Absolutely. We just want Granny Monster to be happy, no more stress. They don't need it to their age. She's a really lovely lady. She's been kicked out of the house. She needs to go where she's staying now. She's got another place to go to, but it's quite a long way away. She's currently staying in Florida, and she needs to go to Texas. The people, very generous people on Cap 7 stream, have donated money for her to get a taxi from Florida to the airport. Then from the other side at Texas, they've got her a taxi from the Texas airport to the place where she's going to stay at Telstar 63, who is another awesome YouTuber. So absolutely
in El Paso.
Oh yeah, in El Paso.
Free to be me, Barbie. Prayers and blessings to Granny. Yes, we all agree with that. Free to be me, Barbie.
Oh yes. Thank you for coming in and supporting. If you want to go over to Cap 7 stream, I do not mind. Or if you just come over from Cap 7 stream, welcome.
I mean, if you'd have tuned in about 5 minutes ago, I was crying my eyes out because, same as I've said, there is a lot of people in the community that are donating that don't know the people personally, and it just goes to show that this YouTube community can pull together in times like this.
Oh, exactly. And the Granny Monster is, if you don't know her, she is an absolute joy. She goes and watches everybody's videos. I've said this before, I'm going to keep on saying it. She goes and watches everybody's videos. She goes in a live stream. She goes, she comments, she likes it. She comes into your live stream sometimes. And if she does, you should be highly honoured. She is such a wonderful, wonderful lady, and I'm glad that everything's getting sorted out. We still need donations.
We do.
So she's got everything from her, like her goods and everything that she's got back in the place that she's staying now. So all that lot can get shipped over in one piece. Be absolutely amazing.
And same as we've said, yes, there is haters on YouTube, but from my point of view, the good people outweigh the haters.
Oh, by far.
And just by what's gone off today and the amount of support Granny Monster has had from everybody, it just goes to show that there are more loving people out there than there are haters.
Exactly. And Free to Be says, absolutely so glad that people are still loving.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Without swearing, there's one thing. There's two things I'd like to say to the haters.
Hang on, I ain't got me thing up. Do that again.
Or worse.
Oh, right, yeah.
One. Show love, not hate. Create, not hate. Show support. Love each other. YouTube, we are a family. We're not a bunch of haters. Go away, trolls. We don't like you.
Amen to that.
We don't like you. We don't want you. We can get rid of you. There is a big, big community here that will help us all out. If you want to attack us, you will fail. You will fail big time. So we don't want you. So don't even bother. Because I've had a bit of trouble in the past, but nothing to the scale that Granny Monster's had, and it's not nice. But
somebody's just put, if you can be anything in this world, be kind.
Exactly. I'd rather be kind than be miserable and trying to ruin everything. Cav 7's live stream's now finished.
Finished, yeah.
It says, Free to Be has said, right, what a fantastic group of people. Excellent. And he's also put, I am a giving person. Exactly. That's live. His live stream's finished. Awesome. So I'm guessing that they have raised a hell of a lot of money for her to go and get some... get all the belongings over to her and everything, so I'm really chuffed about that. Most of the time, the trolls have their own bad situations and enjoy to see people hurt like them. That's my opinion on the trolls, says Toby. Yeah, it could be something like that, or it could just be sad little people who've got nothing better to do to make other people's lives a misery.
Sorry about that.
I thought I heard a phone ringing. So yeah, we've got Cab 7's live stream's now finished.
Oh, it has. Oh.
So we've got to try and keep some money rolling in from this live stream. So we better try and keep on getting Cab 7's PayPal in the chat.
Yeah, I think it's still live at the moment, but we must be finishing then.
And we'll say it's gone off on mine.
Yeah, it says Hangouts on air on mine, so I'll turn my phone off.
Well, yes, sorry, I hadn't mine. I paused it. Sorry. Yes, you're right.
Mark places hi. How is everyone?
We're fine, Mark Plays. This live stream tonight is about Granny Monster tonight. She's been kicked out of a property by no fault of her own. And what
a nicer way to say it, she's been evicted. That's kicked out. Doesn't sound very nice.
No, it doesn't. Being evicted, yeah. It's a Sunday night. My mind's all blur. But yeah, what we're doing is we've we're trying to raise money for Granny Monster. I think they've raised just under $1,000 for her at the moment. She's got a place. She's currently living in Florida, but she's got a place right over in Tennessee that she needs to go to.
Texas.
Texas. Why do I keep on saying Tennessee?
El Paso.
Texas, El Paso in Texas. That's where she's going. And Cav 7 has just finished his live stream. Like I said, they've raised just under $1,000 to get her over there and get all her belongings over there. And she's got her taxis paid for, she's got a flight paid for, and hopefully she's got all her belongings paid for to be shipped over. We have got a PayPal of Cav 7's. That is where all the donations are gone. As you can see, Bossman's donated, put the PayPal in the chat. Oh, God, I can't talk. Yeah, Bossman has put a PayPal in the chat, and what he's going to do is going to round up all the money that people's donated, is going to send it through via Western Union, and then she can go and cash that in and pay for whatever she's got to pay for, and also have a little bit of money left over. So that will be absolutely awesome. So that is what we've been doing tonight.
Charlie, that was the rookie prepper, says, how long will you be on?
I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock.
So I'm gonna have to go in myself by 10 o'clock because I have got stuff I need to do.
Yeah, well, we don't want to be late because we did have a really late one last night. And
yes, you had your own second party with Dark Matter.
it was nearly 12 o'clock by the time we come off.
And you didn't invite me.
I was like, oh, dear.
And you forgot to invite me.
No, we didn't, because you said.
Oh, joking. I've just got to try and get my own sexy party organised with Dark Matter.
Well, Warwick were like when he did the interview with Cab 7 on Friday night, a lot of the questions he missed.
I know.
He were concentrating that much on asking him his questions that it were going like mad. And I says, well, if it's going to be the same tonight, I'm probably better off in and relaying the questions to you.
Yeah. And it worked, even though I wasn't there. I watched a little bit on the night, but then I watched it all back this morning. Most, not all of it, quite a lot of it back this morning because it was a long old stream.
Yeah, well, same as you said, it did work because as the questions came up, I were saying, excuse me, I'm sorry for interrupting, but the questions come up, blah, 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 and whatever.
Yeah. And I loved the bit when Mark was on and he was showing the figures and everything, the Lego figures.
I know.
So cool, don't they?
Yeah, we were taking the Michael because Pixies fag is nearly as big as what he is.
I know. And then and I loved Mark's one of Dark Matter.
Yeah, because he actually went and got the Dark Matter figure to show to Dark Matter.
It was so funny.
And I said, because I says to Mark, I says, when he's shown the one of you and the one of Pixie, I says, well, that's not right. I says, because you've got more hair than what Bossman's got. I says, Bryn in his Lego figure, you're both bald. So, yeah, we've got 8 watching now, and I'd like to know where Eagle VP went.
I know, maybe his wife, he had to go and sort his wife.
I don't know. Well, I'm surprised that Random hasn't come in.
Yeah, she was in other streams earlier, so I don't know where she went.
Well, it's like 9:30 here, Charlie. We will be running for another half an hour till about 10 o'clock. So, Charlie, Charlie, that was the rookie prepper, has said he needs to run to the store to make a donation. That's why I asked how long you're going to stream. He didn't hear how long we'll be streaming for.
But then I'm going to be going live myself later on about midnight UK time, because I'm not going to be able to sleep much because I've had my back is horrible and I won't be able to sleep. So I think I'm going to go live from midnight UK time. So
and me and Pixie will be in Zaza land by then.
Yep, you'll be in La La Land.
Suburban Hillbilly, you all have a great day. Thanks again. We're here for support for Granny. We're trying to get as much donations as we can. Pixie and Bossman keep putting Cab 7's link in the chat. There you go. Mr. Bossman has just posted the PayPal link for Cab 7, so we're trying to get as much money as we can to help Granny out. Yeah. So there you go. We have got 10 watching now.
Awesome. More the merrier.
Yeah.
And hopefully people, because I have mentioned it a few times in Cab 7's chat, hopefully we'll get a few people over from Cab 7 to come over to us.
Well, that's it. But for anybody that's watching that hasn't been watching Cab 7's, we're here to help Granny Monster and raise funds for a relocation to Texas.
Yeah, she's been evicted on Tuesday and out of her, not due to unforeseen circumstances. She can't go with the family who she's living with, so she's having to relocate, and she's going to stay with a fellow YouTuber in Texas, but she needs help to get there, to get her belongings sent over there, and basically money to live on for the time being, because she has no income. She is on American version sort of disability, as far as we know.
And Suburban Hillbilly says, yes, per my comment above, I am a mod for Cab. I came over to say thank you for sending people to donate to Granny. Our pleasure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
We here in the UK can't physically be there to support Granny, so we're doing our bit to encourage people to donate. Because, same as we've said, it's not a community, it's one big family. And for people to donate it that don't even know the lady and don't know Cab 7, it just goes to show how great the community is. Did you want to add anything, Bossman?
No, I'm just sorry. No, I'm just doing something. Sorry. Carry on.
So for the 13 watching, we're here to support Granny. Bossman and Pixie will put links in the chat before we go off air. So here you go. Oh, it's back like a bad penny.
Yeah, sorry about that, but Gail phoned me up. So
Gail. Oh.
Yeah, Random Life. Yeah, so she's got Ginger Monster there. So I had to come off quickly to talk to her.
Oh, Mark Place says, I wish I was a billionaire. I would donate a lot. Me too, Mark.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he's been talking to Random Life on. Here's one of your fags, baby.
Yeah, Mark, you don't have to have a lot of money to donate. It's whether you're there in spirit with her.
Well, same as we said earlier on. If you can't donate monetary wise, it's just made a coffee, fat boy.
You can. All you've got to do is show Granny support. You know?
Hey, Tillich Star 63. This fantastic lady here has gave Granny. Yeah, and we applaud you, Tillich Star. Yeah, we're all applauding you here in the UK.
Yeah, is she in the chat then? That young lady.
Yes.
Yeah,
she's just come in.
Because I can't see any chat. Can you just ask her if she's got room for one more?
Tillich Star Eagle VP says, have you got room for one more?
Oh, me and
What
Granny
do you mean?
shacked up. Oh.
You mean to tell me you'd leave your lovely wife?
Oh, yeah, to live in the States.
And don't forget, guys, if you haven't donated already, there is a link in the chat somewhere along the line. So if you want to put some donations in there, that will be going to Cap 7's PayPal, and they will forward it on to Granny Monster via Western Union.
Eagle VP, she says, "Why the wife might kill me."
Yeah, well, it's just a thought that I'd love to live in the state, especially Texas. I mean, I love El Paso, absolutely gorgeous place it is, you know. So at least I know now if I go over there, there could be a spare bed for the night. You know, as long as Granny's got a double bed there, as long as hers is a double bed and not a single, you know.
Bossman says he's going to be live from midnight tonight to carry on the support for Granny Monster on his channel. That'd be absolutely awesome.
Yeah, see, but Bossman could go over because he's single, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not single.
Yeah, to correct you, Keith, is in a long distance relationship.
Sorry, I've got the wrong coffee.
Yeah, well,
I thought you had. I've just tasted mine.
Yeah, Jeanette, that's where he was last night, in the long distance relationship with his young lady from.
I wasn't. I wish I was. I wasn't. I was on the sofa watching X Factor, feeling sorry for myself.
Oh,
and Luke Star says it's a twin bed, Eagle VP.
Oh, well, I don't mind.
You could top and tail, as we used to say.
Yeah. Oh,
I've had to do that before, and guess what? You know, when my mum were alive, when she were a kid, there were 12 kids, and she says there used to be about 4 or 5 on them in one bed at a time.
Yeah.
3 at top and 2 at bottom.
Yeah, I remember those days. Yeah, definitely.
Because there were 12 of them, and they were like only in a 2 or 3 bedroomed house. And she says there were that many kids that there were 3 at top.
Yeah.
Got to PP, be right back. No worries. Mrs. P, I have 211 subs. Woohoo!
Yeah,
I've got 224 now, Mark, please.
Yeah.
Or I did have.
I'm 5 away from the 1,000.
Wow.
Whoa.
So if you haven't subscribed to Eagle VP, please do so.
Yeah, then I might get the super chat by this time next week.
Yes, hey. I am on 224.
Yeah, you've done really well.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like this time last week, I was less than 100.
Yeah.
And I'm on 1,117 last count.
Yes, and Bossman's on what, 1,082?
Yeah.
When I last saw it, I thought, wow, you two are shooting up. It's all these live streams that you two do.
Yeah, I've just posted the link to my live stream that's going to happen at midnight. Make sure you go and click on it now and set the reminder bell.
Oh, we ain't doing that because we'll be in Zaza land.
So I'm scattered.
If I wasn't working, boss man, you know I'd stay up and try and get on that for you, mate.
I know.
Well, what time did you go to bed last night?
It were about 20 past 12 because we didn't shut live stream off till about 12 o'clock.
Well, yeah, I know. I thought.
Mark Clay says no need to brag, Mrs. P. Mark Clay says no need to brag, Mrs. P.
Well, if I can't brag, what can I do?
Eagle.
Yeah.
Did you see the message I sent you? The second message I sent you on.
Yes, that you've got in touch with Sarah. Has she got back to you?
No, not yet.
Yeah. I've tried ringing her on Hangouts and I can't get her.
I'm not. I do it on Facebook Messenger because she's.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, if she wants to do it with you on the interview on Tuesday, I'll have to find somebody else. You know.
Oh dear.
I've always got plan Bs.
Because I was originally going to do Cheryl Cuckoo, and then she had cancelled, and then I thought, oh, I'll ask Sarah, because I did ask her last week about doing one.
Yeah.
And then I thought, I'll ask Sarah. And then now you're saying that you'd already agreed, and she should have said, I've already agreed to do something on Tuesday at 9:30. That's naughty of her.
Yeah. Well, originally it was for Thursday, but because AKA Our Life couldn't do one until Thursday, I swapped it round. So I sent her a message straight away because AKA got back to me straight away, and I said, "Can we do it Tuesday night at 9:30?" Because I thought, I normally do mine on a Tuesday between 9:30 and 10 o'clock because you're on, Chris is on, and I don't like interrupting, the community fest, and I don't, like.
I don't know what's happened to the community fest because I haven't heard from Jenna at all.
Yeah. And Chris and Jeanette are on nearly every night now doing live.
Oh, we had this last week.
Bloody time.
I'm thinking, when's the best time to do ours? And I'm thinking, well, I've only got the afternoons now free, so I'm going to have to do mine in the afternoons.
No.
Free to be me, Barbie says, can you type in the chat so she can sub to you?
Oh.
I'll have to go on my phone for that.
Don't worry, Keith. I'll post a link to your channel. I'll do that for you. Don't worry.
Thank you very much, sir.
Tailstar says I was up all night, all last night. I'll pass out. What else we got? Oh, freebies sub to your boss man.
I know. I just saw that. Thank you.
Good afternoon, JC Mexical. I think that's how you pronounce it. I do apologise if it's not. Telstar has had she said I had 632 AM up to 600. Oh, she's up to 652 now on subs. Awesome.
And I've just subbed to free to be me, Barbie. So very much appreciate. And I think I'm I'm already subbed to Tillickstar 63 anyway. So
yeah.
To everyone that's sub to me, I will get back to them when I put the computer on.
Right, there we go. There is the link to Eagle VP's channel, which is Keith, who is here in the chat panel.
Cool. So get on subscribe to it. Go subscribe.
And as I say, I will get back to all those that subscribe to me and subscribe to their channels, probably in the morning when I put my computer back on.
And don't forget, we're still trying to get donations for Granny Monster. If you haven't donated, the link is in the chat to Cap7's PayPal account, and he will transfer the money via Western Union to Granny Monster to help her with moving out of Florida place to her Texas place, and everything's near enough sorted out. What she could do with a few more dollars just to help her get by a little bit till she gets all the things sorted out.
Well, I've just thought about something there, Chris.
What's that?
Me and Bossman could get a plane ticket if they donate enough. Me and Bossman could get a plane ticket to go over and help her move.
No, it's all right. I'll let you do that. I don't want to go to America. Sorry.
Oh, well. Jeanette, would you like a trip there if we get enough donations to?
Yeah, if you're taking me, Keith.
Yeah, and help her to move. I could do the driving. I've done that trip from Florida to Texas, so I know my way. We could call in at Richards in New Orleans. We could call in another one in we could call in and see Tammy in Oklahoma.
You could drop your missus off here and let Chris look after her.
Yeah.
No, I've got a better idea, Keith. You go and pick Chris up, take him to your place, and then he can play with your drone while you're away.
Yeah, well, he's got his new drone coming, hasn't he?
No, but he wants to look after his new drone. He doesn't want to mess that up.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to his, nick his charger lead off him, take that back. I can use it for my drone.
I do apologise because I thought you meant the charger lead for the remote control, the controller.
Well, I've re-looked on that on the description, and it does say the charger lead for the controller is also missing.
Yeah. So yeah, well, a Samsung charger lead will work on the controller or mine, but it's a special adapter for the battery.
Yeah, that's what Max Big Dream said, because he was on live Friday night again.
And I know, yeah, that's what I mean. You was on his because we was at the daughters. I was watching it on the phone, and I thought.
And he has secured an interview with him.
Yes, I know he has. Yeah, I heard that. And he's a nice bloke to interview, Matt, as well.
Yeah. And
Tillich Star says
Tillich Star says one day I hope to have a drone.
Yeah. Chris or Boss Man.
Yeah.
Quick, get in there and get an interview arranged with her.
With whom? I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Where Granny's going.
Ah, yes.
Oh, Tillich Star.
Yeah.
Tillich Star. Would you want to have a? Reminded me of Boss Man.
Turns up on Tuesday. You could do a double live stream with.
If you don't mind asking, Tillich Star, what is your actual name? So it's a bit of a mouthful. Keep calling you Tillich Star 63. Hey, Crimson.
Hi, Crim.
Welcome. Yeah, if you could get an interview arranged with her on Tuesday when Granny arrives there, that would.
Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome. But they may be a little bit busy getting Granny sorted, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, if she got the camera out as she was arriving and did it live, how many live views would she have? How many?
Oh, exactly. Oh, phone call. Be right back. She says. So I wonder if that's Cab 7 getting in contact with her.
You've got to think quick and get in with these interviews for these stars.
Keith, I've got a better idea. You're in to do the interview, and then I can interview Sarah. Problem solved.
If you're wondering what's going off, Crimson, we're here to support Granny Monster. Probably know what's going off.
Well, if you don't, she's been evicted from a property in Florida, but Telestar has said she'll put her up in Texas. And Cab 7 has been done a live stream for her to raise some funds. And that is why we've got Cab 7's PayPal account in the chat. And if anybody wants to donate some money to her, that'd be absolutely awesome.
It's put, my heart goes out to her.
Yeah, bless her. She's one of the best YouTubers on here that I know. She's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, well, I think really instead of her going to Texas, she should come to the the UK.
Chris offered her that, but she refused.
We did offer her. We did tell her that we've got a room here. Eagle VP.
Did you? And she turned you down.
Yeah. She said it would be an awfully long way to swim.
Whoa. Yeah, but didn't you tell her about the lemon drizzle cake and the? She don't know what she's missing, Jeanette.
I know. Well, we did say we've got a spare room and it's open to you if you want it.
Yeah, I mean I've got a spare room, the living room, but put you up. She could have stayed here. I mean, she could have come on a travel visa. She could stay here for 3 months.
I've got a putty cat causing mayhem. You're doing all day. You're going to close everything down.
Or she could have gone to Toronto even.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because, I mean, Crimson's a free agent, you know. I hope he's going to make a comment on that remark.
Artucker said SSSSD.
I wondered what that were all about.
Don't lay his brain up, I say.
What? It's lay down on thing. Right across your.
Right across the bloody keyboard. Come here. It's not a bed, is it? Turn everything on.
Who's he talking? Which
What?
cat's he talking to?
Probably his girlfriend. Free to me, Barbie says she'll come over.
Hey.
Oh, anytime, yeah, anytime. You're all welcome to the UK.
Oh, what's she done? It's all frozen. What you done, Tucker? It's frozen.
And Martin said I offered free accommodation also, but she'd need flights.
Yeah. Hopefully
Oh,
they've got it
no.
all sorted now.
I wish I could find Pixies channel on my phone.
I wish I could find my own channel on my computer, but you're knacking it all up.
I'll tell you what, there's that many new channels I've subscribed to. I'm just counting up 61 to get to yours.
61 to mine.
Yeah, from you know
What he's on at the moment.
what I've been looking on the phone to my subscriptions. It's got 61 to your channel.
How many is it to mine? Am I less than Chris or more than Chris?
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
If I close everything down and start YouTube again, will it shut the stream off?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, bugger.
But you can refresh the chat. You can refresh the YouTube chat because you're still moving and we can still hear you and everything.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. All of my, do you know my arrow?
Yeah.
On the computer screen. You know, it's normally one arrow.
Yes.
Well, now it's two arrows like that.
Oh, no, you know what you've done? No, that's one of the worst things ever, isn't it? Isn't it? Sorry, Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And free to be me, Barbies. Put ha ha ha. That cat's causing mayhem.
Subscribe to free to be me, Barbie. She's got the same number as me, 995. Oh, so we're both going to get to the 1,000 this week sometime.
I think I'm going to change that situation because I can't resubscribe to you, Keith. But I don't think I believe I'm subscribed to Barbie, so I'm going to go and subscribe to Barbie.
Yeah, well,
I've already subscribed to her, so I'm sure she'll subscribe to me.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I might already be subscribed to her. I don't actually know. I'll have a look.
I'm sure I've subscribed to her for the other day, but I'll double check.
No, I am not subscribed to Free to Be Me Barbie. So I am
Free to Be Barbie. Yes, I am. Yes, I thought I was. I think I checked it last night, but I can't remember because I had too much beer last night. Far too much beer.
Well, mine ain't gone up. I'm still on 995. Oh.
I haven't clicked subscribe yet. I'm about to click subscribe now on Free to Be Me Barbie now. There we go. Clicked it.
Also, I've got one. I'm on 1,118. Woohoo!
Well, this is Free to Me Barbie on mine. It's not showing any subscribers or anything. So why isn't it showing?
Well, on mine, it shows me that she's got 995.
No idea.
Uh-oh.
She says, Lord, I wish I so want to grow my channel.
Oh.
Just keep on coming in people's live streams. Just keep on commenting on the videos, and your channel will grow. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing, Free to Be Me Barbie. I only started my YouTube channel in about June, and I have now got 224.
Ooh.
Martin says it doesn't show on his either.
No, nor mine.
Yeah.
Let me have a look then.
But it shows her address for sending stuff, and that's it. If you click on the About Me bit, and then there's uploads of stuff, live streaming and videos and all sorts.
Yeah. Well, I've just seen it on my phone.
She might have it. She might have it. Her subscriber account set to private and stuff.
Yeah, that's what she's done. If it's like that, a subscriber account will not show.
Just said it. There's no, it doesn't show up.
No,
yeah,
no.
She's a secretive person.
Because of the settings.
Keith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. She's just said, I've just had a message back from Sarah. She said, no, I'm being interviewed by him on Thursday, hun. As far as I know, laugh out loud.
Yeah, I know, but I did send her a message on YouTube, and she's just got the messages just come up, so I'm just replying to it.
Oh, okay. I'll wait to see what you say and what she says back to me.
To me, to you, to me,
I know.
I'm gonna have
to
to
you.
go off a minute then while I reply to her.
Go on then. See you in a minute.
See you in a bit.
Right, let's all hide. We can't
Right, we're now closing the live stream. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad Granny Monster's all sorted out and everything now.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we can have a party now.
Well, we can't because YouTube will demonetize.
No, I wasn't meaning that part. Not a sexy party.
No. Yeah, I'm so
I know
relieved
why
that
your
it's going to be okay.
I know why your live stream got the no ads or the. It's because in your title you had, that word, Dark Matter Sexy Party. That's why the word sexy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. Right, my settings are private because I was being bullied a lot a year ago, so I changed my accounts. No problem at all. Did you all get all the dollars up? Hopefully.
We have a hopefully.
We sent a lot of people over to Cab Sevens when it was live, so there were people coming in here, so we were sending them straight over to Cab Sevens to donate.
Hello, Fat Boy Nation.
Joe, I'll be going live in about 2 hours. If you wanted to come in then.
Yeah, I'll be closing down in about 5 minutes.
I'm going to say he did say earlier on that he wanted to come in, but we were like talking and whatever.
Were I making a coffee?
Probably.
More than likely.
Sorry, Mr. Nation, I do apologise. So I set the stuff to private because of a woman bully. Yeah, that's fine for you to be.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. All is good.
We've all been there and had the same problem.
Yeah, we have.
I mean, I don't know whether you can look, I'm a big lady, but I have been bullied myself for my size.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not naming no names because
No.
that's not what we're about.
That Boy Nation says, okay, yeah, I'm working on some camera problems. The church camcorder isn't working and I'm trying to find out why.
Oh.
And I was bullied at one point on YouTube, and there was a hate video made about me and all sorts. But that's all got rectified, and I've actually, which they don't know, I've still got a copy of the video.
Well, basically, not so long back, a person came into the chat, and he made a comment, and because I banned him, he came in. It was quite irate and they were throwing it out there. I'm a loyal subscriber to Pixie, blah blah blah. And it was when he was doing an interview, so I didn't sort of make a fuss about it. But the minute he came in the chat, he swore, so it was banned, not only by me but by somebody else. And then he went on one of my videos and this other person's videos, and he called me a fat
horrible name.
Bleep, 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 bleep on one of my videos, and I screenshotted it. But 5 minutes later, it deleted it. But that was before it came up in my notifications that a comment had been made on one of my videos. So I screenshotted it and I got the exact words that he said.
Yeah.
Which is not nice, and that is why we say there is a lot more lovers on YouTube than there is haters.
And
that just goes to show what happened on Cap 7 stream with Granny Monster, and now everything's cool with Granny Monster.
We hope everything works out perfectly for her.
And same as we've said. I mean, the person at the time was saying, I'm a loyal subscriber to Pixie. I will be private messaging him after this stream finishes. And I put in the chat, I think you're the only person that doesn't realise that I am Pixie's wife.
Yeah. What a wally.
Yeah.
And I said, I basically said,
right, understand completely. And Charlie says, I had a calling from the Lord to help Granny Monster, so I helped, and I feel great.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. We bow down to you.
We like it. Right, guys, I think on that note, it is now 2 minutes to 10
Are you just gonna
at night.
Pixie, I'd wait a couple more minutes because Keith said he'd be back, and he was just messaging, so he will be back in a couple of minutes.
Oh, all right, then, no worries.
Then
I wasn't going to close it out. I'll wait till Keith before he gets back.
Same as me and Pixie. Same as me and Pixie have said, we've had a lot of trouble with trolls. We had that little bit of a bump in the road from a certain person, and it upset me that much that I was going to jack it all in.
But you don't want to let it get to you. You just want to carry on.
This is it. But anybody that knows me knows I am a very sensitive person. And
you'd have to be married to Chris.
It did get to me a little bit, but Chris had a pep talk with me, and he says, "Don't let it bother you. I am not letting the trolls bother me." He says, "You know, you can't sort of let them bully you off YouTube at the first instance." He says, "Rise above it."
Yeah. Right, I've got a question. I've got a question for you two.
Yeah.
Right. As it now looks, I am not interviewing Sarah on Tuesday. It's been arranged. I'm doing this on Thursday. So on Tuesday night, can I get up close and personal with both of you?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think, Mrs. P? Should we let him? Should we charge him?
I'm up for it if you are.
Yeah, so that'll be £20 an hour.
The interview's only 10 minutes long.
And don't get too personal.
You watch my up close and personal. I don't get that personal. I might do with Chris though.
Not saying I'm going to answer it, Andy.
Right, so because Eagle's doing his with Sarah, I just got to find out what time he's starting his, so we can either do a quick one before his or one after his. We'll see when he comes back what time he's doing his, so we can work around him so we don't mess up each other's quote or streaming life.
Yeah. And also, don't forget, I've got work in the morning, so I can't stop.
No, I don't like doing. I don't want to do the interview late. No.
And Free to Be Barbie says, "Can't let haters and bullies have in your headspace."
Yeah, exactly.
But as you probably know, I do get quite emotional, and it did affect me emotionally.
Yeah.
It did, yeah. Martin says, "I haven't had any hate. No one watches my channel, lol." Well, we're going to have to soon change that, aren't we? So if nobody's seen Martin 7X's channel,
go over there now.
When they get the chance, go over, have a look at his videos, go and comment, like, share, and if you're not subscribed, press the subscribe button, press the little bell, tick the little mark, press OK, so you never miss another video. So get over on his channel.
Right, Keith. So we're all sorted. You're doing Tuesday. What time is your interview on Tuesday with her?
9:30.
Right. So if we do 8 o'clock, Jeanette and Chris, until about quarter past 9, so it gives him a chance to get set up. So I'm going to get up close and personal with Chris and Jeanette.
Not too personal
before your interview on Tuesday, so we don't affect your streaming time.
Yeah. Oh well, I thought you would have. We'll have to find out what time Granny's arriving in Texas.
But remember the time difference and everything. So we're going to be well early because she doesn't get into El Paso till after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And
so
that'll be about 8 o'clock in our time, won't it?
No. They're about 7 hours behind.
It's about 7 hours, is it?
Yeah, it's 6 or 7 hours behind.
So she not actually got there then when.
So what's 7 hours? That'll be what, 3? That'll be 10 o'clock at night. So if we say by the time she gets there, it's going to be about midnight our time when she gets settled in. So we
Exactly.
could try and get a live stream going about midnight our time.
If we're still awake.
If we're all still awake.
Charlie, that used to be the rookie prepper, says, Martin, I sub to your channel, I'll watch your channel. So there you go.
Oh, Martin says, oh, thank you. Free to be says, you know, the thing is, we are supposed to lift each other up and not tear each other down. Exactly. Life's too short. Exactly.
Yeah, especially for someone like me, you know, I'm on the downward spiral real quick.
There's got years left on you, lad.
Poppycock.
I'm going to say you and me both, Eagle.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the old arthritis in the knees is playing me now.
Yeah,
weather's getting damp and cold here.
Hey, you know something, Eagle? You know, when I got out of bed this morning, I could hardly move.
Yeah, well, that's why I want to go to Texas. It's a lot warmer there.
I'm all right. I'm all right once I'm up and I'm motivated. It's just the actual going out of bed and actually getting the cogs working.
So, did you get that cake baked today?
No.
Oh.
We was late having dinner.
Yeah.
Because we did a bit of shop. Because we were going to football yesterday.
Yeah.
We didn't have time to go shopping or anything, so we did a bit of shopping this morning. We didn't get home till about 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because a certain person had some alcohol last night.
Did he?
And he was.
Callum is a little bugger like that, you know, drinking all that.
Yeah, I can understand Callum being like that. So what, you had to keep it, you had to look after him this morning, did you then?
Well, no, he can look after his son. He's big enough and ugly enough to look after his
No,
son.
he had too much alcohol in his system, so he couldn't drive anywhere, could he?
Well, it was like he had a couple of pints before he went to match, and then he had like some kind. But same as he said, and same as I says, I don't mind it because he has 1 day off a week.
Yeah.
So if he can't have a blowout on a Saturday night, then you know. So
I was slightly tipsy last night.
Plus the live stream went on quite a while.
Oh God, didn't it just? I didn't get out of bed till about 8, 9, 9:45 this morning.
Take care, Martin.
God, was you doing a live broadcast and you was slightly inebriated last night?
Just a little bit, yeah. I just drank my shit off. Slurring my words.
How did I miss that? I must have.
You'll have to watch it back. It's all about 3.5 hours worth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can watch it. I'll watch.
I've got some of it back.
Yeah.
And Martin, not Martin, Richard said Derwin droning, nothing wrong with a gallon or two.
I think we're about 10 gallons, mate.
I'm going to say I don't think he had that much. He had about 6 or 7 pints, but after 2 is anybody's.
Yeah. So, Chris, when you getting this drone then?
Well, I've got to pay. I haven't paid for it yet. When I messaged the guy on eBay, I says, and this was last week, Tuesday, just gone.
Yeah.
And I says, if I bid on it, I can't pay it till 17th. Is that all right? Because that's when I get paid. And he says, yeah. So I'm paying it on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Then I've got to get a charger for the battery.
Yeah.
Batteries. So I've got to get that. You said the Samsung charger for the controller.
Yeah, it should do. You know, it did on my mates because you know on the controller. But if there ain't a charger lead and there ain't a charger lead for the controller, I'd at least want 20. Go on the net, find out how much they are, and say, well, I want that knocking off the bid price that I bid for it.
Yeah, but really, you can't. I can ask him.
By law, he shouldn't be selling it without those because you cannot use that until you've got those.
Yeah.
So by law, he's selling something that cannot be used because he hasn't got all the leads and things.
Proper equipment.
Yeah. So I would find out how much they are first.
Yeah.
And then get in touch with them and say, off eBay or wherever you've got to buy them, because they are expensive. They're not cheap, those leads.
Yeah.
I reckon you could be paying anywhere up to 50 quid just for those leads.
Mm.
And until he gets them leads, he can't use it.
Yeah.
No.
So
Mm.
you know, if that's how much it cost, I'd say, well, I want that coming off the price, because you're breaking the law by selling something that hasn't got all the leads to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. See you later, Fat Boy Nation.
Ken,
Come in.
It's just my advice. That's the way I would do, you know, because I'll then, if you do get the leads and you get the drone, you want to get in touch with Drone Worship and ask him how he did, so you can increase the range of it without the Artec range extender.
Yeah. He's actually going off YouTube for a month.
Yeah, I know he is. Yeah, but you can get hold of him on Hangouts, through Hangouts.
Oh, right. Cool.
Darwin Droning says, did he say in this description that his charge was missing? Yes, he did.
Yes, he did, yes. He did say that.
Yeah, but by law, he shouldn't be selling it with those missing. Because
But it's like this. With eBay, if your product doesn't work, they can get that money back.
as long as you pay by PayPal.
Yeah. It will be by PayPal.
Yeah.
If you get PayPal, if you pay by PayPal, you can get your money back if your product doesn't work. What you've got, and they're not willing to say, replacement, or I'll send you money back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I will get my money back if I can't get it to work, and I'll not be giving any feedback out until I know this drone works.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. There was this guy on Facebook selling prints to do with Sheffield United.
Oh God, it's a Phantom 3 standard. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Darwin was asking. Sorry, sweetheart.
It's all right. This bloke on Facebook was, and he was going on the Sheffield United sites that Chris is on Facebook, selling prints of Bramall Lane and whatever.
Yeah.
So whatever it was that Chris ordered were about £30.
Yeah.
Well, same as Chris says, to us, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
But it come to light that it was doing exactly the same to everybody else, but he were ripping them off.
Yeah.
It was taking the money and not sending the products out.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people very unhappy and went on these Sheffield United websites on Facebook and said, don't deal with this guy because he's a con man. And then somebody actually private messaged Chris and gave him his name and his address and everything.
Yeah.
And Chris went on to the Facebook pages and he said, anybody that wants to know this guy's address, blah, 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 you know, PM me and I'll give you his address. So basically what then happened was this guy got in touch with Chris that had ripped Chris off, and he says, you know, I dare you and all this, that and other. He says, because you're a con man. He says, and people deserve to know where you live. He says, because what you're doing's wrong.
Yeah.
And short and bottom of it was Chris got his money back.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
But having said that, he's still at it.
Yeah. They always are, aren't they?
And
guess what? We went to the match yesterday. I went to the pub. I was at the bar, but it was a nice day outside. And Callum was outside with Nigel and his mate. And apparently Nigel and Callum saw this person with some prints in his coat pocket.
Yeah.
So he was trying to sell him at the pub. And if anybody knew who he were and recognised him, well, I don't think he'd get out there alive, mate.
No, I'm going to say. Yeah. But it just goes to show that he's still doing it, even though people have clocked onto what he's doing, know that he's a con man. You know what I mean? So he's not learned a lesson because he's still doing it.
Yeah. Well, they don't, do they? You know, if they can earn a bit or two, they carry it on. And there's always people susceptible who will do it, who'll pay for things.
And same as I say, after Chris got his money back, he was still doing the same thing on the same sites, on Facebook, doing the same thing. And then you're getting people moaning, saying, well, I sent him such and such. I still haven't had what I ordered.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, Chris, once you get that drone, you'll have to join the drone community then. You'll have to get more subscribers from the drone side.
Oh, definitely. Well, I'm joining. I'm subscribing to drone people already. I've got quite a few on there.
Yeah.
You have to start a second channel, Chris.
Yeah, I've got a second channel.
The drone Pixie.
Darwin Droning says the range extender app is called Icarus. It's a fiver on Google Play. It sets the remote to higher power.
Oh, see, he's very knowledgeable, Tony, isn't he?
Quick question for you, because I'm going to have to shoot.
Yeah, I'm going to say we're going to get off shortly.
Before I go out at midnight. But see, you like my Friday the 13th video then?
Yeah.
I joke one.
It's over.
That was a good one. That one. It's not Friday now. It's Saturday. That was good.
I know. I had loads of people comment saying, "Oh, we thought we was quite frightened. We thought you were leaving."
Yeah. I saw it. I thought, is he leaving? And then I looked at it. I thought, you crafty one. That a clickbait one wanted to get them all clicking on.
Oh, that's it.
That's what you call good clickbait.
I'm going to say it drew them in.
Yeah, that's clickbait, but it wasn't clickbait because I was stating a fact. It was over.
Yeah. You know that one you put up this afternoon?
Which one?
The one about the channel.
Oh, yes.
Have you heard anything back? Because I haven't, because I reported it as well.
No, I reported it. Loads of people are reporting it. We won't, because they're such a big channel. They're 33k subscribers.
Yeah.
They just get away with it. It's just disgraceful.
Yeah, well, were you saying report it? I went on and reported it. So I thought...
Yeah, me too.
And I haven't
same as Pixie says. I mean, the interview we did with Dark Matter, because he put sexy party in the description, it's got flagged.
Have you?
Yeah. And the giveaway one, the results of the giveaway, that got flagged as well.
Why?
They're flagging everything at the moment. They really.
Tell me about it. I do not know.
But with the flagging, it says that some will have no ads playing and some will have limited ads, so you'll still get money from it, but not as much.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah,
do you want to hear some good news before you go?
This is what we've said. Here is the results of the giveaway.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that? That's what we've said.
Do you want to hear some good news for a change?
Go on then.
Lifetime estimated earnings as we stand on YouTube, $59.52. So I'm really $60 mark.
Well, I got mine. I got to the £60 mark 3 months ago, and and they paid me £60.08 out. That was 3 months ago. And that took me 10 years to get that, from 2007.
So another 10 years, I get another 60
Once I start getting payment from YouTube, then I'll start getting my super chat money.
Yeah, and then since that they paid out 3 months ago, I have now got £16.37 in towards £60.
Hey, Granny Monster's here.
Granny. Hello, Granny. How are you, my darling? Are you feeling a lot better? Granny Monster, I know you're probably a little bit stressed and everything, but can we please have you on the channel? Because we want to find out what's happening if everything's okie dokie.
Hold on, wait. I want to say, Granny Monster, it's a twin bed in Texas, and I've arranged to meet you there, love.
And sleep in the same bed.
And only joking.
He's going to top and tail with you, Granny.
Yeah, he's going to top and tail with you.
Yeah. That'll bore off.
She's gone now. She's not saying anything. You're upset her now. It wasn't me this time, Granny.
Eagle's probably scared her off with that revelation.
Granny Monster's in the house. I hope everything has been awesome for you tonight, Granny. We heard that it was last we heard it was just under $900, just over $900. I can't possibly right now. This place is full with noise, but would love to. Be right back. No problem, Granny. Awesome. We're going to stay a little bit longer for Granny.
I was going to say you were going to go off at 10 o'clock. It's a good job you stopped on.
Yeah,
It is, isn't it? Ah, Granny, she's absolutely awesome.
Yeah, she is. Lots of love to you, Granny.
Hey, she's back, Granny. So, Granny, if you don't mind, have you had a final total of how much we've raised for you? And Cab 7's raised for you. Absolutely awesome. I know it was just under $1,000. You what, boss man?
More money will keep coming in. She won't have a final total yet.
Well, they were. I think there were a gentleman in Australia said in 35 hours' time he got his pension and he was going to donate.
Oh, that's
sort of get banana. I finally made it back. Woohoo! Yay! Free to be's back. Free to be. If you look above you in the chat, that is Granny Monster, who we've been sending people over from my channel to Cab 7's channel to try and get somebody donated. What were you saying, boss man?
900. It says before coming here, and I think about $900 or something like it.
Amazing, amazing for all the support and all the people who love you, Granny.
Yeah, it's
absolutely,
it's wonderful, isn't it?
We wanted Granny to hop on a plane and come over to the UK.
Yeah.
See that spare bed there, Granny? That'd have been yours with a pussycat on it. We'll obviously move the ID board out of the way for you.
And it's got a television in it as well.
Not that it's plugged in, but we would have sorted that.
Okay, we will call you Barbie. She's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic.
Oh, I love
it. And here's it's raining now.
Oh, Granny, we've got 3 cats actually, so you've got one for every day at week, nearly.
Hey.
We've got 3 cats, but only one girly cat, so I'm outnumbered in the house.
Oh yeah.
Barbie says she's a long-time follower of Granny.
Keep missing her streams.
So I need some lady support, Granny.
Yeah.
She's outnumbered.
Yeah, so if you ever want to come over, Granny, to Sheffield, you're quite welcome, Jeanette says. She makes some lovely lemon drizzle cake. And what else does she make, Chris?
Oh, anything and everything. Last week she made a chocolate Malteser cake. She's made
that is the one that I'm going to do for. I've got all the ingredients. It's just that time prevented me from doing it this afternoon. It's a not so scary chocolate smile tart. And I thought I'd do like a Halloween theme.
I bought something in honor of you, Jeanette.
Pardon?
I bought something in honor of you, Jeanette. See if I can show you what it is on the bottle.
Move it across. Lemon drizzle cake.
Drizzle cake vape liquid. I bought it because of you.
There you go.
Have some of your drizzle cake. I thought I'd vape some drizzle cake.
Yeah. Well, Keith will be my advocate. Tell them what it's like, Keith.
Absolutely lovely. I'll tell you what, if Granny came over to the UK, she'd go back a couple of stone heavier.
Granny Monster, the TX is I'm going to call her TX. Store the phone, be back soon, no problem, TX. Granny Monster, Miss Barbie does some fun images, very creative. So there you go. Awesome. Just put thanks so much, Granny. Yeah, free to be says. Granny says looks amazing. That's for the cake.
I want to get that. Well, Sam, as I say, that was going to be my project today, but once we had the notification that Granny was in trouble, we had a late dinner, so time, you know, the timing was all off. I was going to make it this afternoon. I have got all the ingredients, but I'll probably do it tomorrow now.
Yeah.
And if you were wondering, the green slime in the middle is actually custard with green colouring.
And it looks absolutely yummy, 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 yummy.
And the base is made from Oreo cookies.
Oh.
Oh, really looking forward to that.
So as I say, when we went shopping, I got all the ingredients, and my plan was to do it this afternoon, but obviously time got away with us. And
no, not a problem. Granny says, Pixie, thanks for doing the live stream. I had company. I spent 6 hours on YouTube, so had to entertain.
That's not Granny.
Not
That's
a problem.
Random, you silly man.
Yeah.
Oh, did I? Oh, did I say Granny? Oh, well. No, I was going to just see Granny's thing pop up.
no, she meant no, Granny Monster says 15 people, not including me in here, and none of them know how to shut a door. when the air conditioner is on for fluff's sake.
For F's sake. Be right back.
Oh, love.
So boss man,
hello.
When you going to have Kelly Pie, the gorgeous Kelly Pie on your Up Close and Personal?
I need to speak to her about that. She wants to be interviewed, so I need to arrange it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, can't wait for that one.
That's going to be a good one.
He's got the hots for Kelly.
I think we all have, all us men.
Yeah. Married though, isn't she? You know.
My Pixie aunt, because he's only got eyes for me.
That's not what he told me the other night.
Yeah. he might have eyes for you, Jeanette, but his heart belongs to the Blades.
They get me in trouble here.
Yes, and what
he got really excited yesterday because he went up to the top for a few hours.
Yeah, and he didn't answer my question the other night.
What?
No, because I do want you. I know that you already knew it. That's why I didn't say it.
When you was on about showing love and you didn't like haters, and I put on, well, what about the Wendy's? Oh, you don't like Wendy's. That is showing them love, you Blades fan.
Yep, showing everybody love apart from them as Wendy's.
Right, going over to the chat. Granny says, I can't say I'll miss this place. I can't tell lies. The good thing about where you're going to, Granny, to the lovely TX, you will have better internet access, I believe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can do double live streams. You can team up together and do live streams and things.
We made a suggestion earlier on. We think because we're in the UK and it's like 7 hours behind us, we want Tilix 63 to actually do a vlog of you arriving. Probably, it's you're going to probably be shattered and whatever, but we all want to make sure that you've got there okay.
Even if it's just a little 5-minute video, say, she's coming out the garden path, she's opening the gate, and in she comes. Just something like that, that'd be awesome. So we all know that you've got there and say, you're going to be fine and everything's okay.
Yeah, I've just booked my flight to El Paso on Tuesday. I'm arriving 5 minutes before Granny.
Yeah, but Keith, that's when they're going to close the curtains and pretend that they're out.
Yeah, I know.
and Granny will probably say, well, she's going to turn round.
You'll be starting off a live stream soon going, howdy, partner. Howdy.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, it's Granny Monster from Texas.
Yeah, not from Florida anymore. She's a Texan.
Yeah, she's got to get the cowboy hat and the cowboy boots.
Texan and the Spurs.
Yeah.
Hey, I've just thought of something.
Well,
You never know. When she's in Texas, she might meet a Texas oil millionaire.
Oh yeah.
Ride off into the sunset with a Texan millionaire.
Or she
Yeah,
might
what
meet,
happened
or
to
she
all
could
us?
meet, or she might meet a rhinestone cowboy. You never know.
Yeah, but then we'll all miss her. She's got to be back on YouTube.
a Gail's put, and the first words on Beating Eagle will say, and then I can't say it. And
Yes,
I'll get
Granny, you
banned.
have to do that.
Why? What she put down? Tell me. Come on.
Granny says, I may need to get a black Stetson and stitch my YouTube logo on it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Granny, can you interview me?
Yeah, Granny, can you interview me? That's what Granny says.
Oh dear me! Awesome. We're glad that you're all sorted now, Granny. I'm sure
I'm
it's
gonna
a
say,
weight off your shoulders.
We can go to sleep tonight knowing that you're sorted and that soon you'll be relocated to Texas and leave all the crap behind you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Agree.
definitely.
Leave the
And I'll just say this, Granny. I have shed a few tears this afternoon for you.
Oh, she's been no word of a lie. She's been literally crying. Really has.
And watching Granny upset, it's upset me.
Yeah. I think we ought to do a shout out for Texas,
Yeah.
who's having Granny Monster. I think we all should, every channel should do a special shout out for her.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I'm going to do one tomorrow.
I will make one tomorrow as well.
Oh,
Absolutely awesome.
yeah.
And same as that, I mean, now Granny Monster's actually here. I said earlier on, we might not know each other in person. Well, we do, Keith, but that's by the by anyway. What I'm saying is, as somebody pointed out in the chat earlier on, it's not a community, it's a family.
We are with the fam.
And we have been so amazed at everybody from every walks of life have come together to support Granny.
Yeah.
And it's been a privilege and an honour to support you too.
Yeah,
And Free to Me says, I'll have to hook her up. Hee hee. Linton! Because I can't stay but want to pop in and say hello. Hello!
Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
And we're so amazed and humbled at the support that you've got, Granny Monster.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I second that, Jeanette.
I will third it.
Like I've said before earlier on in the stream, there's more lovers on YouTube than there is haters. And when something like this happens, everybody gets together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody. Who's lagging, Granny? Is it me that's lagging? Must be the free, the rubbish Wi-Fi. Never mind. I do apologise. Right, guys.
So if you do meet a rich Texan Granny Monster, you'll have to bring him over here to meet us all.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, come over to the UK, Granny. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely come to the UK one day.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You stop here, Granny, and I'll drive you down to Keith's place.
And then he'll drive you.
You can go and see you can go and see the famous wallpaper.
And then you can drive you all the way down to sunny Kent.
Yeah.
We can all have a holiday down here.
Yeah, and then we can all have a walk on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll drop you off at Random Life Productions.
Yeah. We can all hire a minibus and transport Granny from one place to the other.
Yeah. Take
on a road trip. YouTube road trip.
Sorry, answer reload. So everything we've just said, she's probably not heard. Never mind.
No, never mind. Definitely.
Oh yeah, we'll make sure you visit Jid. Don't you worry.
Yeah, we're gonna hire a minibus. We'll go over to Cleethorpes to pick Eagle VP up, and then from there we're going down to Kent to Mr. Bossman's.
No,
and then
what you do is simpler answer. You pick Keith up, then you drive to Manchester to pick her up from the airport. and then you can drive.
Then keep an interviewer coming off the plane.
Well,
you'll have to get one of those big fluffy microphones.
Yeah, my next trip out should be Kent when I go down to see my brother, hopefully sometime in November. So I will have to get to your part and meet up, Adam.
Maybe I might let you.
You see, this is what
drizzle for you as well.
That's when you can do your one-to-one. Oh no, you've already done an interview with me.
Yeah. Look,
the wheels on the bus go round and round.
I can use your recipe, Jeanette. You know, I saw you make it, and you.
No, I'm not having anybody copying me.
Oh.
No, you can pick up. Jeanette can make a cake before you come down. You can pick it up and bring it down with you, and then you can bring it with you.
What? And can I bring those two with me, or those three as well with me then?
But then you'd have to have them stay with you while you're at your brother's.
No, because he ain't got the room. They'll have to go in digs.
People have to pay a high price for my lemon drizzle.
Yeah, that's why I've still got Keith's drone.
He's holding it to ransom.
I'll come over when he gets his drone and we'll go and fly it around Bramall Lane.
Oh God, yeah, definitely. Oh, Keith, what do you want to do with that SIM card? Do you want me to send it over, or are you going to pick it up when you're ready, or what?
Well, keep it until I get there, or you come over here again. You know.
Don't send SIM cards and stuff in the post, because then, or anything of, memory cards, in case they get damaged or something.
True.
Yeah, because
this is directed at Granny Monster. She's put too funny. I says, can you imagine me and Granny Monster on the bus with all you lot?
Are you saying we're boring, Granny?
We'd be saying, quick, let us off at next stop.
Well, that's saying a lot, Jeanette. You know,
charming. We love you now.
Boss man and myself and your husband were interesting fellas.
I know. I think she's bored with me after 14 years.
Yeah.
I think you should file for divorce now, Chris, on those grounds.
Well, you know what Barry said on last night's stream. I'd have been up for parole.
What? Vlog from the Bog said that?
Yeah. Somebody asked Dark Matter how long he'd been married and how he met his wife.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then somebody asked how long we'd been married and how we met and whatever.
Hey, Sophie. Hey, Tailstar.
Hi,
and Granny's put, will the bus have square wheels? Yeah, it will.
No, if it's in the UK, there won't be any wheels on it. It'll be stacked up on bricks.
All the wheels would have been gone.
Keith would be all mushy over Granny's voice.
I do love it. Oh, Granny, my darling. Oh, I do.
God.
Oh, can you see that storm from upstairs?
Pass me a bucket.
Quick.
No, I can get banging from upstairs. Keith, I think your wife's calling you. I think you need to go now.
Yes.
Keith, come and help me now. You can't be on YouTube and having fantasies about Granny. Come on, it's time for bed, Keith. Time for bed, Keith.
This is what I like. It's a good job. Everybody don't take things too seriously, and we can have a laugh.
Yeah.
And Tillich Star says, Granny, did you eat? Yes, she's just told us she'd been to the store and got a banana.
Yeah.
It's so says, hey, Granny, I hope you're feeling better. We all do.
Yeah. You see, if Granny came over to the UK, I'd make sure she ate.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
The force leader.
Yeah, stews.
Plenty of lemon drizzle.
Yeah, lemon drizzle. Yeah. What else? What does she eat, Granny? Anyway, I can't think now.
Boiled peanut.
Well, she's just put. She says, "TX, yeah, I had a banana and eating, no kidding, mixed nuts. I hope it weren't salties."
Oh yeah, she
She likes boiled nuts. She doesn't like salty ones. She likes the boiled ones. So salty
yeah.
wouldn't
Boiled
help.
peanuts, yeah, she likes.
Salty nuts.
Is Salty been on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a character, that lad. Give us some fish and chips to Sheffield United.
I'm going to say Toby's give her some fish and chips. Yeah, you could go to the famous fish and chip shop in Cleethorpes where Keith lives.
Yeah.
Hi, Big Mouth.
Best fish and chips in the UK.
No, they're not.
Not as good as Norfolk Park Fish Bar.
My local chip is the best fish and chip shop in the world. Sorry.
Keith would take you for a fish and chip supper.
Yeah, and some mushy peas. Don't forget the mushy peas.
Mushy peas as well. Yeah, got to have the mushy
and
peas.
And a can of Vimto.
Yeah, we're putting vinegar on.
Or Tizer. Vimto or Tizer.
Oh, I've done Tizer in years.
And what about the pickled eggs?
Oh, I love pickled eggs.
Pickled eggs.
Oh, I love pickled eggs, don't you?
So do I.
I've not had none of them in years neither.
What about jellied eels? Does anyone like those?
I don't like them.
Not being funny, but that's an old man's food.
And randoms put, if you talk to him nicely, he'll buy you a cornetto.
Yeah, we do really eat toads in holes, even though they're sausages in batter. But don't
it's just a metaphor, actually. It is actually sausages in batter. Toad in the hole is sausages in batter, in like what they call a Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. Tell you what, I had a lovely Yorkshire pudding for dinner today. Absolutely, about that big.
Wow.
You know, the daughter makes lovely Yorkshire pudding.
Oh. No,
I like him.
I just want to make a joke up about something. TX Star 63 says you can call me. What can we call you? He says you can call me. So what can we call you?
Who?
Give us your number and we'll call you.
Yeah.
Well, say it is a bit of a mouthful saying Tillich Star 63.
Yes.
No, well, what I think she was saying, I think she was talking to Granny Monster, saying you can call me because Granny Monster's now put. Not right now. There's 15 people in here, but loads of noise. So I think they were talking to each other. I don't think she was saying to us.
I know that was a joke saying, what you can call me. I said, what can we call you? We could call you Al.
Yeah, that's true. Granny Monster's put you can call her TX Superstar.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think one of you two should get an interview with her tomorrow.
Yeah.
Next time, what's the interview?
Who's going to interview TX? I'd be up for it, or Keith or Chris would. I think we should all interview her on one channel. We come and get her onto the live stream and we all grill her and really sort of make her
get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah. Find out. All the details and everything like that. Yeah.
So just so you know where Granny's actually going to be sleeping, isn't it? That's all you want to know, Kim.
Yeah. We've got
to. It wants to know the bed he's going to be lying in.
In the shed outside.
Is Gail still on? Ask her if she can get me a cheap flight from Ireland, from London over to where she gets cheap flights.
She says yes, she would do
it. They're cheap.
She says yes, she would do an interview, but she needs to clean the room for Granny.
Yeah, that's more important.
That's an excuse. That don't
take that room shorter. Exactly. Whenever you're free, it doesn't have to be right away. Once Granny's sorted, we'll have to interview. I've got an idea. We'll have to interview both Granny and Telstar together on the same computer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Double.
That's a good one, Chris. Yeah. I think you should do that.
Yeah, and I think it should be. I think we should do when you do come to do it. We should do it, and then you should have a panel on here as well, so we can all sort of really get to the nitty gritty and have a whole load of really good questions all prepared.
Yeah.
And Granny Monster said, okay, cleaning out here. I need to run clean it and reload and reboot and call TX. So you have a wonderful show and chat all.
Yeah, we're finishing in a minute now anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Granny Monster, for coming on. I'm glad everything's sorted out for you. Absolutely awesome. Telstar, you are a star for helping Granny out to let her stay with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. We are all going to do a shout out for your channel, a shout out video for your channel, Telstar, and that'll be up this week sometime. I'll probably do mine tomorrow. Bossman said he's going to do one. Keith's going to do one. Absolutely awesome. Jeanette can do one and I'll edit it for her. So, yeah, awesome. We're all going to do
Have you just seen what Toby's got?
Telstar.
Yeah, we're all going to do a shout out for you because you've been awesome today.
Really have.
Have you just seen what Toby's just put about me? I know. The only reason why I want to be involved is because Chris is on good terms with Cab 7 and Dark Matter now, so I have to be, you know, I have to get in on everything that Chris is doing.
Yes, you know, fancy getting Cab 7 and Dark Matter. Who's your next
big one
you're having on then, Chris?
Oh, I'm after the biggest YouTuber going.
Oh, PewDiePie?
No, Jeanette.
Oh, Jeanette. Oh, you're going to have a one-to-one with your wife. Oh,
I am eventually, yeah.
First.
I think it should be Bossman who does that, up close and personal.
Well, up close and personal with him on Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And he's got Matt's Big Dream sometime, probably at the weekend next week.
Yeah.
Oh, here we are. Vinergy is live. Bar open. Monster support.
Oh, his strip club's opened up for the night.
4 hour.
Yeah, but you notice though it's a bit sexist because he's got these women dancing and doing all this lot.
There's nothing sexist about that at all, is there, Keith and Chris?
I'm not saying anything because I'll get whacked.
We want to see some men gyrating.
Well, asking.
Well, Jeanette, if you want to see some men gyrating, just go over to Dark Matters. Do you think you can dance series, and you'll see some men gyrating.
He were doing a bit of a last night.
Yeah. So see you later, Telstar. Thank you. Awesome. We will be doing those videos for you.
Yeah. Good night, Toby.
Yeah, and we'll be going shortly.
Yeah. Was it 11:15? I was going to do a short one tonight, but hey ho. Yeah, I think on that note, I will close it down. Thank you, everybody, for taking part.
Yes,
absolutely.
All the support for Granny.
Sorted out. Thank you, Mr. Bossman, for coming in, my friend.
That's all right. Thanks for having me.
Sorry?
And Nightbot's just made an appearance.
Again.
Yeah, that's all you can come up with, isn't it, Nightbot?
I want to say getting his 2 penneth worth in.
Yeah.
It's not very listening, our Nightbot.
Okay then. Good night, all. See you.
Yeah. Good night, Keith. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Gail, and everybody else in the chat. Thank you, Mrs. P. And we shall see you all on the next one.
Good night.
All.
Bye.
Bye.